just like, Keysha.
Yeah, one
Excuse me.
You got the finger.
I have Dougie Fresh on the line.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Dougie. You know that nigga don't speak.
You have to decipher all that shit.
Really?
What time? Okay.
I'm platinum, right? Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Boys
Cast. We're back, man.
It's the most ignorant, the most classic.
Yes, sir.
It's your boys, man.
Come on, man. Who
I'm
else,
Marlon.
dog? I'm Duke.
Welcome back to Extra Gravy. Another week, another blood clot classic.
You right?
Listen, it's cold outside,
It is, bro.
but it's hot in here. It's hot in here. It's not a sexual innuendo, but I just wanted to.
Listen, I don't know. You do your thing, bro. We
Whoa.
accept all. What do you mean, bro? We accept the lifestyle. What do you mean?
Whoa.
Do your thing.
I don't accept your lifestyle.
Don't do that. That flip was crazy.
Something wrong
That
with the
flip was
pussy.
crazy. That's so dumb, bro.
That was a double out talk, man. Don't even ask me
it
how,
was,
man.
it was.
Oh, man. It's been an interesting week.
Yeah. How was your,
January is dragging, brother.
You think so?
Brother, dragging its feet. Get the fuck out of here.
I don't know. I think the pace is good.
Nah, I ain't feeling it.
Why?
I ain't feeling it, man. It's just too much going on, man.
What's
I
going
feel
on?
like Trump, it just slows down time.
You think?
I feel like Trump just slows down time,
I
bro.
don't think we can say that.
Not yet. He's building a supercomputer. We'll get into it.
Yeah, he's
Listen,
in
I just got over an illness.
Yeah, I wanted to hear
I
about
nearly
that.
died. Friday night. Friday, I'm feeling good. I'm
Yeah.
feeling fine.
Feeling great.
You know, weekend.
Yep.
Now I work a weekday job. I'm not used to looking forward to the weekends, but this is my life now.
Living for the weekend.
Living for the week. Can't do that dance anymore. He took that. He took that.
I'm
from
still
us.
doing it.
You are wearing a red hat. He basically Friday evening, I just started feeling a little weird. And when I started feeling a little weird, I get all the proper things out the way. Oil of oregano.
Okay.
Take me a little D3
Okay.
or some omega 3, whatever.
I know exactly what you're talking about. Yeah.
And just try to wait it out and see what happens in the next couple hours. It just got worse. Okay. So then now I go. I'm like, let me take a hot shower.
Wait, you were feeling weird like that for a couple hours?
Yeah, I was feeling weird. I was feeling weird at first, but it's that weird where you can't identify. You're not stuffy. You're not like you don't have a cold. You don't feel like anything. My stomach wasn't hurting. I just ate Gus tacos,
Okay.
so I'm like, is
Could
it
be that.
diarrhea? Do I have a little runs?
You just feel strange. I know that.
Do I need
feeling.
Metamucil or something?
Yeah.
Like, what's going on?
Yeah.
So then now, I'm like, let me take a hot shower. Take a hot shower. Still, came out the shower. You know when the cold bites you?
Yeah.
Like it bite me.
Oh no.
And I was like, oh no, that's a different type of cold than coming out the shower
Yeah.
like normally. Like my skin's getting sensitive now.
Oh no, that's That's how.
You know when your skin starts getting a little sensitive. Anything that touches it feels a little like it doesn't hurt, but it feels weird.
That's when you're like, I'm
I'm
not
like,
good.
all right, I need a hoodie,
Mhm.
need a blanket, need to just sweat this out now
Yeah.
before it comes off for real. Bro, I was on that blanket for about 15 minutes. It's like adrenaline or something went down. That thing, right, just hit me
Oof.
like a ton of bricks. You know when you're so sick, your phone's right here, and you're just like, yeah, no, I can't pick that up right now. Like I cannot pick this up.
Jesus.
Like it's right in front of my face. I'm
What were you-
seeing
were you, like, low
notifications, and
energy,
I'm
like,
like,
low?
yes, I couldn't move.
No, were you making noises?
No, I was just it's just in the house. Just,
I do that, but I'm not gonna lie to you. Like I'm dramatic.
Oh, we
as
gonna
hell.
get into you in noises. We gonna get to you in noises. So I'm like, oh shit, like I'm down bad. So now I'm feeling like this is giving me PTSD of the Ronas. The
Yeah.
last time I felt like
Sounds
this
like that, bro.
and looked at my phone and couldn't pick it up, seen
Yeah.
the water beside me, need it,
Yeah.
can't pick it up,
Yeah.
was the Ronas.
Especially
So
after the
I'm
shower,
like-
I know that feeling where it gets
I'm
cold.
like, yo, it's over. I
Yeah.
got it. Then I just feel like I need to throw up immediately.
That's the worst.
no,
feeling.
no saliva buildup.
Nope.
None of that. No enzymes.
Immediate Kill Bill music.
I need to run.
Yeah.
Sprinted out the bed.
Yeah.
Yeah. One of those. Sprinted out the bed. Ugh, projectile vomit in the toilet. Like I'm
You made it.
talking.
Good
It's
job.
violent. It's splashing out. I'm
Jeez.
throwing up that hard. It's splashing out. I'm throwing up that
Oh
hard.
my God.
all the whole tacos are just out.
Oh.
Onions, everything just out.
Jesus.
So now my stomach's empty. I'm like, okay, like that should be it, right? Nope. Went back to bed, tried to sleep, and now I'm in
What
that
time
stage.
is it at this point?
This is now, it's like around 8 something, right? 8, 9.
Yeah.
I try to go to sleep and get a nap just to like reset my body or something.
Yeah.
But now I'm in that stage where, I'm sweating. Let me take the blanket off. It's too cold. It's too hot.
Oh my god.
Oh, it's too cold. It's too cold. It's too cold.
Terrible.
Put the blanket back on.
Yeah.
Oh, it's too hot. Way too hot. Dog, I'm like this for 3-4 hours, bro. Just torturous.
Oh my god.
And I swear to you, I'll take the vomiting, I'll take the diarrhea, I'll take all that over can't be hot or cold.
Dog.
Over can't regulate my temperature.
That
Like
just
that's
messes
the
with you.
worst
It
to
messes
me
with you, bro.
because now I can't sleep, I can't function, I can't think of anything else.
Yeah.
Every 15 minutes I gotta move.
Jesus.
So then now I throw up about 2 more times,
Oh.
sprinting, running to the not even give me some warning.
Nope.
Sprinting to the toilet every time, just making it every time.
Jesus.
And my girl's in the other room like, do I need to call the ambulance?
Yeah,
I've never heard anyone throw up like this. I'm like, I don't know what's happening. It's not coming out my nose. I'm
Tears,
crying
yeah.
involuntarily,
Yeah.
and there's sweat pouring.
Not the sweat, bro.
And I'm just like, no, it's happening.
I'll be fine. You feel like you're in the 30s?
Go without me.
The plague.
I'm like, God damn, bro. So then now, I try to eat some oranges. I try to drink water. Like the diarrhea's happening now.
That's
and
better
it's
than
just,
the throwing up to me, but yeah.
it's better, but it's not that much better. It's like, yeah, choose a struggle. Choose a struggle.
No, fam.
Which one would I choose?
Would you rather have constant
I'd rather have constant diarrhea than constant
same.
throwing up.
IBS over throw up?
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, because the anxiety that comes before throwing up is
The anxiety that comes before throwing up, the physical act of doing
Yes.
it, and then how I feel after, like immediately after.
You have no control over your
And
body.
I gotta put my face near the toilet.
Yeah, it's just all bad.
It's just all bad. I'd rather just sit there, be on my phone.
Just peeing out of your ass. Yeah, just straight.
It's your fucking birthday.
Yeah,
Like it's that
straight
type of
dishwater coming out of you.
So then now, I get over it. The next day, I wake up. I throw up one more time.
Oh god.
And that throw up is like the throw up at the house party. That last one that I did. I threw up and I was just like, I'm back. Like I can feel my body.
It's out of me. Yeah.
I'm like, I'm back.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you, God.
Mhm.
Everything's cool, whatever. I went and drank some Magic Mind. So Magic Mind is like just kind of like energy drink.
Okay.
No caffeine. It's just like,
Well, that's perfect. Yeah.
yeah, it's just got like some organic ingredients in it that
How'd
are
you
just
hear about it?
amazing. Honestly, I heard about it on podcasts.
For real?
That's where I first heard about it.
Can't college.
But
yeah.
I didn't like know
Put two
what
and
it
two together,
was. I was
yeah.
like, sometimes you skip the ads. I'm like,
Yeah.
I don't know what this is.
Yeah.
But my brother, he lives in Cali, and I think that's where I don't know if I think that's where they operate out of.
Yeah.
And he was telling me about it. And he was like, yo, I love this thing. It's like, I got rid of coffee. I'm just drinking this every
it's
morning
fire,
now.
yeah.
I'm like,
What does it
I
do?
don't even
like,
drink coffee, so I don't know the benefits. So
Okay.
then when I had this and I was like feeling way more energetic, now my mind's starting to come back. I'm starting
all
to feel
that.
more
Yeah,
like
yeah,
me.
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
like, I needed this.
That comes so clutch, especially after what you went through, dog.
Dog, I needed it.
Yeah.
I needed it. So that came super clutch for me.
Mhm.
And then just like, I finally got a good nap
Mhm.
for like 4 or 5 hours. Woke up, I was like, I'm fully back. Like, I'm fully back.
Oh man, dog.
My girl's like, thank God. Yo, I thought I was gonna have to call the ambulance.
Yeah,
I've
like-
never heard someone throw up like that.
What do you do at that point? Because she can't do anything, right?
Nothing.
Like you just had to be like, do you?
Next
She
day,
can't hold your hair.
it's her.
Stop.
So first, before that, we're thinking it's Gus Tacos.
Mhm.
Months ago,
Mhm.
couple months ago, she had Gus Tacos, got food poisoning,
Yeah.
and was throwing up, felt like horrible.
Mhm.
And she was like, yeah, I'm never eating there again. Blah, blah,
Yeah.
blah. I'm like, man, you doing too much.
It's Gus
We
Tacos.
love Gus. It's Gus Tacos.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I had the Gus tacos before it happened. So I'm like, oh, you're right. The tacos.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
And when she got it, I was like, It wasn't the tacos.
Yeah.
I'm getting tacos.
This guy. The next day, you got
Gus tacos, baby.
This guy's
no, I
crazy.
didn't have it.
Okay,
the next
that's
day, but
bold.
I will be having it.
Shout out Gus Tacos.
But yeah, no. I'm wondering if somebody there. So what I found out, what happened? She just got better last night. Last night she started feeling better.
Whoa.
And today she's perfectly fine.
Okay.
She works at a doctor's office.
Mm.
So she called her and was like, yo, this is what's happening. She's like, oh, scrub everything. Scrub absolutely everything. Wash yourselves. Take your clothes off. Wash those. Get rid of the bed sheets. Wash those. Everything needs to be sterilized and cleaned.
Jeez.
You had norovirus. So norovirus essentially is going around right now.
Yeah.
Highly contagious. Hits you for 24 hours. Hard.
Yeah.
Diarrhea and vomiting. And then you're good.
Yo, I think
Some
my
people
sister-
are experiencing it for 5 to 7 days.
Bro, I think my sister had this like maybe in August. There was like, I'm not even kidding, like maybe 3 or 4 days she had this. And we were so concerned
Yeah.
because she was like suffering,
Ouch.
right? She's like, I don't know what to do. I can't
Yeah.
eat. Nothing is happening. I'm
Yeah.
like, bro, I don't know what this is. So
And it feels like you're pregnant, bro. Like you smell certain things and you're just like, "Ooh."
really,
It's like you want to throw up.
oh my god,
Dog, everything was telling me to throw up.
yeah.
Everything was informing me, throw
Dog,
up,
that's
throw
so,
up.
I don't even.
And I'm just like, this is the worst,
the
bro.
worst, bro.
The worst. And worst is like, I don't know where it came from. Because I didn't go out. I went to work, came home. My only assumption is somebody at Gus Tacos
Must have had
got
it, and then-
norovirus, doesn't know it yet because it probably hasn't kicked in.
Jesus Christ.
Because it like, for me, it started kicking in hours later. Like for real, for real. And so that person may have gotten it, not known from a customer or something. Like now that I've seen, like, especially all those COVID videos and seeing
Yeah.
how germs pass so
Yeah,
quickly
yeah,
and
yeah,
freely,
yeah.
now I could be like, okay, there's probably like a paper trail of norovirus just going through from customer to person to,
Yeah.
you know? So yeah, man, I was down bad.
At least you got puke etiquette, bro.
Yeah, you don't.
I don't. I don't, man. I really don't, bro.
First of all, you don't stop hoarding stories for your other podcast.
I said it
You
on here.
think you
dog.
slick.
No, that's not true. First of all, guys, he's talking about RLTM podcast.
He's
but listen.
hoarding stories. hey, we're gonna bleep that out. Yeah, we're gonna bleep that out,
Can't
James.
bleep the name.
Post production. Censor his mouth too. I don't want no lip readers, no deaf people knowing exactly
They're
what
always
he's
on
talking
it too.
about.
They're always on it.
I wrote it down.
New Year's Eve,
Dog.
you were down and out bad too.
Woo. Cut waters, bro. Them little shits got power. Them little shits got
Them little
power.
pussy got
bro.
some power.
Yeah.
Them little
Yeah.
pussy got some power.
And me and Cutwater, we used to be good.
I heard you were yakking like, ah!
All that
like
shit.
Kendrick.
Like Rick James. Dog.
Did you do the hands?
I couldn't even control my body, bro. Like I'm just throwing up like a bitch. Like, it's like my back is all crazy. And I'm there like,
Yo, that breathing after you throw up.
man, dog, listen. Yeah. You almost want to cry.
That gulp?
Yeah, you almost wanna, you feel like you're a kid again. You're just a kid again, like, Mom.
I hate that gulp.
Yeah, it's just bad. And then you look around like the world is still the same. Like, where am I?
You ever throw up and like have a view of people outside of the washroom?
Oh, no.
And be like, they have no idea what I'm feeling.
I'm fighting for my life right now.
So lucky right now.
Yo, that part, they're so lucky to not experience this.
To not
man.
experience this. Yeah, no.
But good to hear
Yakking
you're good,
is-
though.
Yeah, man.
Good to hear you're back.
Yes, sir. Listen, man, we got someone special in the building. We got some. Where my gunshot?
There you go. Didn't sound right
We got
without it.
someone special in the building. Listen, this young lady. Got to put on the right beat, you know. Gotta get because she represents the elements of hip hop.
All of them.
Hip hop. When you say hip hop like this, it means something a little different.
And if you do
you
this,
can't say this with these hands and say Ice Spice. You know what I mean? You gotta
You can't.
hip hop.
You can't. It's different.
It's different.
There's levels to this thing.
It's different.
Oh, come on. You don't want to. Come on.
Listen, she been writing since she was 11.
That's a flex.
She different.
Ow. Say it. Come
Y'all
on.
y'all have not been in a rap group in your life.
You could spell at
You couldn't be in one if you tried.
You went in a spelling bee.
God damn. You know who gave her the name? Y'all don't know Dougie Fresh. Y'all don't know Dougie Fresh.
Y'all know him.
Y'all don't even know Fresh. You shop at No Frills.
You're not even fresh.
That's hate. That's hate. Ladies and gentlemen, we got Keysha Freshh in the building. Keysha Freshh. How you feeling?
Man, I feel I'm excited to finally
Be here.
Finally.
Yes, man.
You know what I mean?
Keysha, listen, Keysha's been doing her thing. I've hosted in this city a long time, and Keysha is one of the mainstays. Like, and people are actually like, unlike some local artists, people are actually excited to see her.
That's a good thing.
Listen, so this city is tough. We know it.
It is.
This city is even other people who come from outside here have experienced
Yeah, they
our
have to.
coldness.
Yeah.
All right. So when you see an artist, especially locally, that can get on stage and people cheer voluntarily, you don't
Yeah.
got to pull it out of them. That's a great sign.
It's a skill.
That's a great sign.
Aw.
You've been working hard. You've been working a long time.
Yeah, I have.
You deserve it.
Thank you.
Yeah, man. How's it feel?
Oh man, I don't know. I still have internal struggles about it, you know, but it's a blessing to be able to do this long and still produce at this level, and I just feel like my pen is getting sharper.
As you should.
Yeah.
As you should,
It
man.
really is.
Although I will say you did try to go the American route first, didn't you?
Oh,
Didn't
shit,
you?
we
Hold
got
on
it.
now.
That
Okay,
soundbite was
we might need to take that.
Is that
You might need to take that
what's-
hat, bro.
What's that about? What do you mean by that?
What happened
It
there?
happened. He's right. No, when I first came out, the American,
Yes.
the American market embraced me. Like I got my name from the, you know what I mean. So I kind of went where I was accepted.
That's
at
where
the time.
Donald Trump is, right? That's,
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But
Interesting.
prior to that, 15 years prior to that, I was I definitely, my very first release was a demo called This Is Keysha, and it was only an American release. But it was literally me going where I was kind of accepted at that point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a lot of artists in the city I tried to reach out to when I first came out, and they're kind of cold, you know. But the New York scene accepted me and embraced me really fast. So,
Yeah.
It's unfortunate.
How old were you at that time?
I was 15, just turning 16.
And is that when you met Dougie?
Yes.
And how did you guys link up?
David Cropper. He's actually Haile's dad from XO.
Okay.
David is a music.
Oh, we know what it is. We know what it is.
Yeah,
Confirmed.
David is he's a director in Toronto, a music video director. You know, from back in the '90s, early 2000s, MMVA, you know, winner and stuff. So
Sick.
he directed my very first music video, Hollywood Freshh, and
Wow.
so
Illuminati, I'm telling
when
you.
Yeah,
all
that's
over
the
her
very
body.
first video.
All
Oh.
over her body.
when we
Who are you writing for in the city? Cardinal?
when we
Writing for Cardinal at age 13?
when we brought, I wish, yo. When we brought David in, to talk about the video, we had to get the sample cleared for Hollywood Freshh, which was Slick Rick and Dougie Fresh's song that we sampled on the hook. And David was like, "Yo, I know Dougie Fresh. Like I worked with him before." So
Yeah, I get it. Yeah, we know.
he
Can't even deny
called
this
him.
one.
He called him, put me on the phone with him, and Dougie listened to the record. He liked it, and he invited us to shoot it in New York.
Damn. Wow.
Were you nervous
Legendary.
for that,
Absolutely. The second time I spoke to Dougie, he wanted to speak to me outside of the team. I was in math class, and they're like, Dougie Fresh is gonna call you. So like, just
That's
I got that
crazy.
text. So I
Yeah.
remember telling my teacher, like, it was like that Bow Wow music video. I was like, oh, one second.
Oh.
Walked out my class to take this call.
I
You know what I
mean,
mean?
ooh, that's a different walk.
gangster,
Yeah.
nigga.
That walk is different. Yeah. Hold up,
Yeah.
bitch.
You YNs listening don't care
Yeah,
right
exactly.
now. But for the old bitches,
Yeah.
the OBs, listen,
It's different.
it's different.
Yeah.
Teacher's like, Keysha.
Yeah, one
Hey,
second.
excuse me.
You got the finger.
I have Dougie Fresh on the line.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Dougie. You know that nigga don't speak.
You have to decipher all that shit.
Really?
What time? Okay.
A platinum record. That's crazy.
That's funny.
Did he spit on you? He didn't spit on you.
Yo,
That's my biggest fear.
they have so much control. Like professionals that do it.
no, they're sick. They're
control.
different.
Yeah.
They're like ventriloquists when they're really, really good.
Yeah.
Like their mouth doesn't move as much as you would think. Like,
Exactly.
Yeah, because a lot of the noise is like internal.
internal.
Yeah.
It's crazy, man.
It's a crazy skill to have.
How do you feel in this landscape of hip hop right now? Because clearly you are the contrast of what is the mainstream.
It's okay.
Nah, say it.
No, because
Fuck these niggas. Say it, man.
it's so broad. You know what I
Very
mean?
much
And it's
so.
like there's something for everybody, which I think is cool.
Mhm.
The fact that people, it's not just like boom bap backpack stuff. It's not just shake ass, twerk, twerk, twerk.
Yeah.
It's not just sell drugs. There's
Variety.
whatever you want, it's available and it's out there. But I just feel like, more people need to stop complaining. Ninth Wonder always said this: stop complaining about the things you don't like and start promoting the things you do like. So,
yeah, absolutely.
you know, that's how I feel about it. Like, I do listen to some of the turn
ratchet,
drills.
yeah.
Yeah, I do. Like, I do.
Little Ice
but,
Spice,
yeah.
little poopy diaper.
Sometimes you want to twerk.
Sometimes you want a poopy diaper.
Sometimes you want to poopy diaper. You know what I mean? So it's like,
Sometimes you need to get the bowels moving. You just put on it.
No,
Like,
no, I don't need it. No.
I'm not judging. We listen. We don't judge.
We listen, we don't judge.
So it's cool.
hey man,
I'm
there's
cool.
Pepto-Bismol
I'm
for
cool
everyone
about
in
it.
different
It is what it
forms.
is. But you know, I think hip hop it's fine. You know, people say, "Oh, hip hop is fine."
It's always fine.
It's fine.
It's always fine. People like to put things in a vacuum,
Yeah. Of course.
and also like to live in their own bubble.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
think that their bubble is everything.
No.
And that's not the world.
Perfectly fine.
There's so many, especially like you can go to Japan and find a subculture of boom bap hip hop. Right?
Yeah.
like
And niggas dancing in the club in jazz suits.
yeah, bro.
Yeah,
Like,
there's everything,
There's
right?
everything.
Yeah.
There's really everything.
Yeah.
Do you strive for the same level of success that you maybe once did when you were like a kid and wanted to be like super famous and all that stuff, but now you're seeing all these niggas getting canceled, being dirty, being nasty.
It's funny you say that because I do feel that way. When I was younger, you know, you want to be the most famous rapper. I want, like, you looking at Lil Bow Wow. Like, I was like, yeah, like, I want that
Yeah.
thing. Because I remember Screen Tour when girls were like, I'm fainting for this person. So I was like, yeah, I want people to, you know. But at this age, it's like, you know, when you get to a certain stage in your career, like the success that I've experienced, I'm super happy with.
Yeah.
Like, you know, nominated, you know, being able to
Talk about it.
being
man.
able to pay the cleared cash checks that pay your bills.
Come
and
on, man.
being able to
In
get-
Toronto, that's $1 million.
Yeah, being able to get deposits that, you know, can just, you know, cover trips. Things like that make you happy. And that
Different.
I feel
You niggas don't even know the pot.
Y'all niggas can't even spell deposits.
exactly right. Thank you. Okay. So that's how I
That's
feel.
real, man. That's real.
I'm good. I'm good.
That's
Yeah.
amazing.
But
I
back
love
to
when
you.
people have realized that
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
some people just they get too close to the sun because they're just doing too much.
Yo, my grandmother saw me on a billboard at Young and Dundas before she passed away. Like, that's
Wow.
success.
That's
Come
an
on,
amazing
That's
feeling.
success.
Yeah.
That's success.
That's
for me,
incredible.
so, yeah.
But yeah, back to you being a kid. You said you listened to Bow Wow. Who else were you listening to at that time?
Coolio. I was a really big Coolio fan at the time.
Jeez.
Gangsta's Paradise was probably the first hip hop song I fell in
It's
love
one of the
with.
best hip hop stories too.
Yeah.
Scary. But,
Yeah. You should see right.
I was scared of that as a kid.
Yeah,
Like,
I
oh, this
hear
is-
you. I understand. It was dark, but it was cool. I
Thriller
grew,
did that to me.
I grew
Same,
up.
I couldn't watch
Thriller. Yeah, it was scary.
You know how people have a phobia of Michael Jackson? Like that's
People
I
have
understand
a
it.
phobia of Michael Jackson.
Yeah, no, there's
I
an
was with
actual
you.
phobia of
I was
Michael
there.
Jackson because there's a lot of us, especially me, like I was probably like 4 when I first saw it, and it was like the hottest thing in the world.
Wow.
And
Wow. I didn't know that.
it was like it was pretty insanely scary.
Yeah, I couldn't.
I
I couldn't
was-
finish the video.
I couldn't
had to-
watch it. I
ran to my
literally
room.
had to hide my face when that nigga turned and went. I
Nigga.
said, "I'm
That-
going to heaven,
Bro, did you remember when he was talking? He's like, and the blood.
Oh,
I'm like, who is the devil? Why is he on this record? Like, I was
Yeah,
not.
that. But here's the
devil.
thing: the sound engineer did it. Like,
Yo,
the-
that's how you know you're an artist.
yeah, to be
Rod
able to,
Temperton?
to be able to craft that sound is
Yeah.
if you took away the audio, you wouldn't be scared of the video.
The whole
trust me.
thing is impressive.
Yeah.
Like if you think about how groundbreaking that music video
Yeah.
was. The whole thing is impressive.
Fire.
Yeah.
Like you can't pick out a single part. I don't know anyone that can sing Thriller to this day.
No.
Like think about singing that song. That's one of the hardest songs to sing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the stacking of his vocals.
This-
have you heard it?
oh,
Have you
yeah,
heard it with
yeah,
the beat?
yeah.
Yeah,
I've seen that.
Yeah.
Oh,
Try
Crazy.
doing it.
So
I don't even think
crazy.
Beyonce could do that. And
Crazy.
Beyonce could do anything.
Yeah, she's good at stacking too. But he,
Beyonce's a stacker.
Yeah.
She
If
might
you
be
hear
able to do
her
it.
her stems,
If anybody can do it, it might be her.
Yeah.
oh, the only one, the
Exactly,
only living
the only one.
organism.
you don't think Jock Keys could do it?
We're gonna thank Keysha for coming on so much. Go and grab
Talking about Thriller.
her latest album. Calm down. Calm down.
I'm just asking. He's,
Hell no.
Calm down is great, by the way.
Yeah, thank you. Thank
Great
you so
song.
much. Thank you.
Yeah,
That song almost didn't make the album, to be honest.
Ooh, I love those stories.
It's always funny what people like.
Mm-hmm.
That song, some of the toughest mandem on the block are like, that's my favorite song on the album. And I'm like, that's crazy because to me, it was supposed to be featuring KO from Halifax,
Mm-hmm.
and he got his verse into me a little bit too late, so I was actually gonna scrap the record.
Mm.
The last day we were mixing the song, the engineer's like, just put a verse on it, Keysha. Just put a verse on it. Just put a verse on it. So I wrote a verse, put it on, and he mixed it so nicely. I'm like, all right, let's put on the album. Cool. You know, it's
Are you always that open to changes, or are you
Now.
still? Yeah. that's
after
what I was about to say.
after the sorority? Prior to the sorority, I was a little more stubborn when it came to music. But now being in a group with other people and having to like take into consideration opinions and being like, okay, that wasn't a bad idea. Like, all right, I didn't see the vision, but now I do.
Yeah.
I'm open to my engineer giving me feedback, or Maestro or Tone or whoever. Like, they all have inputs and I'm open to it.
It's very tough as an artist to get over that.
Oh my gosh.
Because especially when we get a lot of like those self-made stories. Those taint our view on things and make us think, oh, I got to do it my way.
Yeah.
And my way is the only way that'll be honorable. And that's the only people will
Honor.
respect me
Yeah,
because I did it.
integrity. Yeah.
But you realize when you get older that everybody has help.
Yes.
In some form or another. Like there's
Right.
nobody out here doing it themselves entirely.
Correct.
It's almost impossible, actually.
Yeah.
And yeah, I think it's commendable. I don't know a lot of people that have that shedding of ego so quickly.
No, it comes to time.
Yeah.
It comes to time and like growth and everything.
Not at
else.
11. No, she's
Oh, no,
she's
no.
like, Dougie, listen.
She's a little different.
So I wrote my first published song when I was 5.
All right, just
Okay,
flex
I
on us.
wanna-
Drop some sound.
I just wanted to
Like, fuck Wikipedia, my
Yeah,
nigga.
I
Listen
wanted
to
to
what I have
11?
to say.
clarify.
Slash that in half.
I wanted to
and some.
clarify that. Yeah.
5, what did you write? The
Um,
wheels on the bus go down, my nigga.
She wrote ABCs. She wrote the ABCs.
She's the
Thank
writer
me
of
for that.
ABCs.
Thank me for that. So no, I was in kindergarten and the teacher wanted everyone to draw a picture depicting summer and springtime, and I didn't want to draw, so she knew I was always singing and humming in class, so she's like, "Why don't you write a song?" And so I said, "Okay, cool." So she sat with me and I started to write these rhymes about summer's coming, summertime's coming, and this is what we're gonna do in the summertime and all this stuff. And she was actually impressed at a 5-year-old's writing, and she took
Yeah.
it to the principal and they published it in the paper. So shout out to her, Miss Bulldog, man. Rest in peace, but shout out to her.
Yeah, rest in peace.
You
That's
always
incredible.
gotta remember those teachers, man.
Yeah.
That's supporting your
Always
dream.
gotta remember
yeah,
those teachers.
You
They're
got
important for your documentary.
Yeah.
You gotta keep that Rolodex. You guys ever play your documentary in your head as life
all the
goes
time.
on?
Mad
All the
times.
time. I already
Oh,
have
she gonna say
footage.
this.
Yo, me in every
She
relationship.
gonna say.
we can't do that.
All right,
We can't do that?
man.
Anyway,
Let's get to the heart of the matter.
let's get to something else. So on your project, right?
Yes.
Pretty Boys Break My Heart.
Mhm.
I learned a lot about you.
About Pretty Boys?
Hey yo.
Oh, my bad.
a lot. First of all, I learned a lot about you. First off, I had a question just before we get into it.
I know this is
Niggas are kissing their teeth on voicemail. Like that's still happening? That's still a thing? Because that's exactly what the intro was. That's still a thing. Like nigga, you have that happen to you?
A grown man?
I did that. That was a particular act. I hired someone to do
Ah,
that. Yes, but
okay.
however, the answer to your question is yes.
That's disgusting. We'll get into it.
Reenactment of the kiss teeth is hilarious.
Yeah,
She's like, damn it, I didn't record it.
Exactly.
But it happened.
As the resident freak of the year here at Extra Gravy, I'm not sure if you're aware.
I didn't know, but thank you.
Yeah. I feel like we're gang because I listened to this
You relate?
album.
You relate? Okay.
I listened to the album and I'm like, hold on. Twin? Because you freaky as hell, Keysha. What is happening?
Yes.
Of course, Duke is the one with this question.
What?
He's like,
Facts,
yes,
it's okay.
yes, it is in fact. It is
Yeah,
I.
she is extremely freaky. So,
For Keysha?
yeah, all that
It's
stuff.
funny. It's free Keysha. Like when people I
See?
met this guy one
See?
time,
I called that
and he
shit.
said, I met this guy one time. He said, what's your Instagram? I said, freaky shot, and he thought that was pretty cool.
Oh, shit. All right. My bad. You be bagging niggas?
Yeah, I mean, since high school, like that.
Oh,
but
shit.
no,
Sorry,
but when I
Frank.
say that, I mean, I had friends who were so shy to talk to guys, and I never understood that. I was never afraid to talk to guys or
Yeah.
approach.
Yeah.
Like someone's feeling you, they're feeling you. They're not. Like I never had that fear, so I wouldn't be afraid to go and make the first move or talk to a person,
Yes.
and it
Yeah,
usually
yeah.
works out in my favor.
What's the opening line?
Excuse me, sir. Can we chat for a second? I'd ask how you doing, but you fine, I reckon. Do you have a girl? I ain't in the home wrecking. No? All right, cool. Just checking. No, I'm just joking. That's okay. But
Dog, if I was standing-
I'm
Half
joking.
the time.
I'm joking. I would
You know Dougie Fresh.
Nah, I mean, it's not really. It's just like, yo, just go say hi or
Yeah.
compliment what they're wearing, compliment their shoes.
I just
talk
got to
them.
make sure that you weren't going up to them being like, so what, you weren't going to ask me my name?
No.
You're not going to take my number?
Nah.
What are you?
You gotta be
You're a
controlling the
Leo, aren't
situation.
you? I know you're a fucking Leo.
You don't
'cause
speak. You don't say hi.
lie.
What's going on?
You have to be in control of the situation. You have
Yeah.
to be confident. And for me, it was just always about confidence.
Yeah, no.
Yeah,
Women
I
that come
definitely
to me
heard
like
that.
that, I smell fear. I smell the fear.
Yeah, I was listening to this and I'm like, yeah, she has no problem with that at all. Like everything you're saying now, I kind of heard it to the music. Like her just kind of bagging niggas.
What are
and
your favorite
approaching
parts?
them. I
about
want to talk about
Free
the
Keysha?
song. First of all, the song, Throat. What's up? What's going on? What was the inspiration behind that track? Or what was the...
So I never publicly said this, but the end of
This is
that,
extra gravy exclusive. World
the end of that was changed the last day of recording, the end of the verses on there, because it was too explicit in my opinion, and all I kept thinking about is my parents listening to this. Like they know my record. My mom listens to my music. That's her favorite song on the album, to be honest. My mom, yeah. So, but
got
the
it from
end
her
of it
mama.
was the end. Can I say the end of it? Can I say what it's supposed to be? When you come with the mirror on, I'm gonna make you come with the mirror on the ceiling. Like that's what I said. But I was like, man, like my brothers are gonna listen to this.
Yeah.
It was a little too much for me.
Your brothers
Yeah.
don't like mirrors?
Oh no, they're
This guy's dumb as hell.
My fault.
yeah. Shout out to my brothers. But yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. So I never said that before.
Yeah.
But yeah, we changed it. Let's discuss all these feelings. You know,
Yeah.
I toned it down actually. That record is toned down.
Yeah, no, it didn't feel like trashy at all. Like when I was listening to this whole, like, obviously you hinted at things throughout the album, but I was like, this sounds good. Like it just sounds like someone who's very confident.
Yeah,
and
it's a
who's, like,
total. I didn't want it to be trashy. I wanted it to be confident. I wanted it to come
Exactly.
across as like, I'm gonna let you lead in the bedroom, but like I'm gonna talk my shit, and that's
It's exactly
yeah,
what it sounds like.
yeah.
She'll talk you through it.
yeah. Thank you, thank
That's what
you.
it sounded
Yes,
like.
thank you. I'm so happy it came across that way.
Not sexy red, sexy black. That's what we doing. All right, got you.
Good stuff.
Got you. She said she had to tone it down.
This guy,
Trashy
man.
is sexy red going in there like, you gonna come on this mirror?
You're right. You're right.
It's gonna bounce back.
You're 100% right.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Oh
but no,
my
besides
gosh.
that,
That's
the
grown
pen is,
people
yeah,
music,
the pen
though.
is crazy.
Thank you.
Really, really good project. So congrats.
Yeah,
on
like
that.
you have probably one of the most hip hop stories I've ever heard in this city.
Wow.
I think like if we talking like biopic, it'll be so hip hop the whole way through. The only thing you haven't done is graffiti. Maybe a little break
Oh,
dance.
you saw me break dance? Did you see me?
Yeah,
You saw what I did? Okay, yeah, no. But it's funny because, you know, you talk about 6 degrees of separation, and it's like I could tell so many stories. You know, Devontae and me used to freestyle together. Devontae and I used to freestyle together when we were like 14 in my boy's basement. Sean Leon and I went to school together.
Wow.
You know, T-Minus
Jay
and I used to
Clark?
T-Minus and I used to play basketball at Cedar Park and Ajax. So
Ajax
it's like
connections?
so many different. It's so many
Ajax needs to
different.
be put in the conversation
That's
Yeah.
what- hey,
for
hey.
music now. Hold on.
EastEnders, man. Come
Because
on,
we've
man.
been realizing Brampton's power has been increasing tremendously.
That
They took a
905.
blow. They took a blow with Tory.
Oh gosh.
Took a little blow there.
Yeah.
Tristan Thompson, a little blow.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
But
That 905.
Ajax is Ajax. You know what it is for me? The East. I always focus on producers. I'm like the East got the producers.
Who's out there? Hit Boy.
Boy Wonder,
Boy Wonder.
T-Minus,
Or I say Hit Boy. I remember Boy Wonder. Yeah.
Hit Boy.
Yeah. Whoops.
Hit Boy's in Pickering.
Listen, a little slip.
Hit Boy on White's Road is crazy.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Very.
That's
Crazy.
nuts. Yeah, man. I don't know. It's you just have a very hip hop story from like the whole Dougie Fresh thing, writing at 5. I thought it was
Crazy.
11. You know, being the first artist to perform in the Empire State Building after 9/11.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah,
How
they
does that
didn't.
Like, what are
and
y'all niggas talking about?
It was funny when we went up there. They took our passports at the door. Like literally, when you go in, they take your passports or ID. So they took our passports, and they saw the camera. They're like, "You're not allowed to film up there." We're like, okay, cool, we won't. So we put the camera away. But the person who took us up, he was the director at Coogee at the time, and Coogee was on the 66th floor. And there's a clothing company called Married to the Mob that was right across, and that's where they styled me for the video. So when we went up there, they're like, pull your cameras out, and we're gonna film. Like, you're okay to film. I'm giving you the permission. And so they were telling us, like, after 9/11, just for security purposes, they don't let anyone film. They don't want inside of their cap. But,
Yeah.
But they're like, this is our office, and you can film in here. So
Wow.
yeah, it was pretty cool.
Amazing.
Like I said, different.
At 16, I don't know if I was like, I was in the moment, but I'm filming, I'm working. So I didn't know if I appreciate. But now when I look back, I'm like, that's history. Like that's amazing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah,
Now you had a project drop in August.
Pretty Boys Break My Heart. Yeah,
You got the single in October. Was it? Calm Down.
Calm You Down. So we dropped. We started off in July with Cathedral featuring Tona. And then we released shortly after that. We released 905. Sorry, we started with 905. Then we released Cathedral.
Do you ever feel, as a Canadian artist, that you're trapped in like a Juno bubble?
What do you mean by that?
A Juno bubble, as in like, if you don't, because for what I normally see is when people leave the quote unquote Juno circuit, they leave it entirely. They don't come back. Right? You're still there, but you also have global appeal. So it's like, are you gonna ever like try to separate that? Because I feel like from what it looks like, it almost doesn't work unless you do separate it.
That's funny. It's so funny you're bringing this up because I thought about this. I have this internal conversation with myself leading up. Did you know nominations are February 11th? So leading up to it, I've been having this conversation with myself, and I thought, it's interesting because I was nominated in 2023 for Children's Album of the Year with Maestro, right? So we did that collaboration.
The
album.
anti-gun,
The
no, anti-violence.
No, that was the song I did with Socrates. So this was a Children's Album of
okay.
the Year with Maestro called Julia the Great. I played a character from his book.
Sick.
And so that was a great nomination, but that the children's category is not, I'm a rapper, right?
Yeah,
So
they can't get free Keysha.
I've always wanted to be nominated in like the rap category for my art, and I've never gotten. But I've also never submitted to the Junos before. Like the Children's Album of the Year, that wasn't my submission. That Maestro submitted that for us, but I've
so
never.
Someone can submit on your behalf.
Well, it's because it was a joint album. He did it.
Okay.
Yeah, but for this album, this is my first time ever submitting to the Juno, and this is my 12th project. And
I
this
know.
is my
Yeah, that's why I'm like,
first-
why has it taken this long?
The sorority submitted, I think, Pledge, but we didn't get accepted for that. But other than that, I've
They
never
didn't like black people yet.
I never thought about it. Like I never thought to put any of my other singles or anything. But this album, I have the confidence in this album.
Yeah.
That I'm like, yeah, you know what I mean. And also
I like that.
when I was dropping records in 2009, I'm not going up against Drake. I'm sorry, I'm not going up against him. Like those guys are like a shoe, and especially when half of the categories based on numbers, it's like it's a little tough.
It's a
but
tough game.
It's
But
okay.
you kind of just want to, especially for younger artists listening, you kind of want to just get in front of them.
Yeah.
So that they know your name
your
at
face
least.
and-
Learn who you are.
Yeah.
If they see the consistency of you dropping, they'll be more inclined to listen to it.
Exactly.
Then you can get plugged in. You never know where.
Yeah.
Exactly.
You never know where.
Yeah, it's important. It's important. So I always say to young artists, like, just try. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's people that you wouldn't think that were getting nominations. I looked at the history of the Juno Rap categories nominations, and I'm like, well, I was surprised to see some people I didn't know that were nominated for Junos. So just try.
Yeah. How important is submitting for TV?
Sync deals
Yes.
are probably the bread and butter, for
Right?
us.
This because I feel
Say
like
more.
we do not talk about that enough in terms of these guys making music and going into the studio with the mind frame of it being possibly on a TV show. Sometimes some of the music that comes out, there's no way that could go. You don't even have a radio edit. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
how
Yeah.
important is that as an artist, especially in this city?
You know what's funny? I was on my SoCan account, just doing some admin work, and I saw that my song was licensed to NBC via Universal and some other people, and I said, okay, this is interesting because I don't recall signing anything. And I found out that my song was played on Magnum PI, and it was a song that I didn't have any radio edit to. It had swearing in it, so they took a part of it. And I watched the episode.
Wow.
Crazy.
The person was driving in a car and changing a radio station,
And it came on.
It was on one of the radio stations. So
That's
so they
crazy.
That's
used,
how you can get paid, though.
And so I'm saying to myself, like, that's insane. Like, so as an artist, you always have to you should consider it. Make sure you have radio edits, clean edits. Make sure you have the instrumental. But
Did you get paid for that?
yeah, I mean, they said I did. I don't sign a contract for it, so I would like to see some more paperwork. And I'm in the middle of working on
Yeah,
that.
you'd
but
think you'd get like at least a
heads
T4
up.
or something.
You
Like-
should.
Tell me something. So yeah, I'm in
Labels
the
are
middle of
shady.
that.
And Magnum PI, I'm pretty sure is a rerun type show.
Yeah.
Yeah, Bobby
Yes.
Lee was on there. Like, yeah.
Residuals,
Trust me.
yearly.
Trust me.
Yeah, no, they got to run that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
They gotta run that.
I'm talking to my peoples from where I need to, but I'm just saying that to say, like, you know, my music has been in different TV shows, Kim's Corner, Diggs Town, so many different TV shows. And when those checks come, when those syncs come,
It's always at the right time.
it's first of all,
It's always at the
God, let me
right
tell you, this
Won't
is
he
if
do
God
it?
signed the check
Won't
himself.
God do it?
Won't he do it?
You be down to your
2
last.
days left for rent.
Yeah.
Ah, thank you, Jesus.
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm
God.
telling you. I'm
You
telling you.
never check the mail until you need rent.
Yeah.
What?
Hey, it's been in there 3 weeks.
Yeah.
Checking it 3 times a day and shit. Like, yo, something, somewhere.
Yeah, he's absolutely right. It's 100%. It's so weird when the checks come in from publishing and sync and stuff.
Yeah.
When it hits, it's like the right time.
It's
but-
always the right time.
But I'm also blessed for people like who put me onto things. You know, shout out to Tona, like putting me on the Sonics. There's so many different ways to collect your royalties. And artists, you have royalties sitting out there you don't know about.
Yeah.
So just make sure you're just tapping in and
And
collecting.
I hear
your money.
some doo-doo songs on some of these shows, bro. Doo-doo songs.
All right.
Yeah,
You
but
guys
they have
are
a
out
good
here
publisher.
making quality, so just submit.
They have a good publisher. Find
That
somebody
too.
that you can get your catalog to, and you know, make
You ever
your money.
watch like Too Hot to Handle? Doo-doo
Terrible.
music.
Terrible.
Doo-doo music.
Terrible.
Yeah, to think someone actually made that in the studio.
Oh,
Yeah, that's fine.
hurts my
But you know how much
heart.
they get paid? Sometimes these guys get paid $15,000
Of
US
course.
per song.
Of course.
Crazy.
Per
Listen,
song.
For that bullshit.
the entertainment industry, especially in America, they throw money. Don't let nobody out here fool you. There are people who have made millions in holding deals, never had a show go green light. Like that's how much money is out there.
We made money off of a commercial that never aired, and they paid us.
Same.
They paid us to do it. They paid us for the day. They paid us
Same.
everything.
It's beautiful.
It was,
Wow.
and
Those are the
and-
best.
And the check cleared, and we were good. I'm like, you can air it if you want. You don't have to. Regardless.
Insane,
Yeah.
man. So yeah, man. Listen, thank you so much for coming through.
Yeah.
For having
You're
me,
amazing. Keep going.
Super talented.
Keep killing shit. I love seeing you out here as a solo artist.
Thank you.
And yeah, man, sky's the limit for Keysha Freshh, man.
Thanks,
Make some
guys.
noise,
Round of
man.
applause, guys.
Thanks, guys.
Trump inauguration.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Trump's inauguration was interesting to say the least. They moved it indoors because it was too cold.
Okay.
So it looked even creepier indoors. I want to just point that out. I feel like it was gonna be creepy anyways.
Yeah.
But seeing all those white faces
Yo.
towards Trump
Yo.
in them suits
Yeah.
looked cultish. It just looked. I know it wasn't obviously a cult, but it looked cultish.
It looked very scary. And then when
Looked
you
like
start
a-
seeing the faces, you're like, oh shit, this person, this person, this person.
Yeah. That's one thing that stood out to me immediately. I'm like, Amazon CEO, Google CEO,
Mhm.
TikTok CEO,
Yeah.
X CEO, Facebook CEO,
All in one
all in
place.
the same row.
Apple.
Crazy.
Apple, Tim Cook there.
Crazy.
Tim Cook don't leave the house.
Yeah.
Facts.
Tim Cook's like your teacher. I've never seen him in street clothes. I don't know what that nigga looked like on road.
Valid.
He was out.
He was.
Front row, but in front of elected House of Representative people.
Never happened.
Insane. Do they come out to other presidents' inaugurations?
No.
I feel like they do,
Mm.
but there's never been this type of emphasis on them. And even still, like with Trump the last time around,
Yeah.
remember social media was basically against him. Jack was there. He ain't fuck with him.
Mm.
Zuckerberg and him were beefing
Ah.
all 4 years, especially after they said that he worked with Russia on rigging the election or whatever the case may be.
Mhm.
He freed Kodak, but like all these social media. Remember, he got kicked off Twitter.
Facebook kicked him off too.
Facebook kicked him off. I'm pretty sure. I don't know if Instagram. I guess Instagram by proxy kicked him off. But like they weren't fucking with him, and now they're all there. And this is what I told you guys. Was it last week or the week before? I was saying, isn't it crazy how he's got Joe Rogan, Zuckerberg, Elon, and they're all friends, and they're all on Joe's podcast, and they're all friends with Trump.
Yeah, it's this club. That makes
This
me
is
very
a
uncomfortable.
very weird club. Dana White's in that club as
Dana
well.
White. All very, very powerful.
All
men.
very, very powerful people. And like I'm seeing the effects already with TikTok. Allegedly, you can't search disparaging things about Donald Trump in American TikTok.
These are the
People
same
put a
guys.
side by side of a UK search, the same search
Yeah.
words and everything. And on TikTok in America, it couldn't come up.
And they're the same guys that are against censorship.
See, but this is my thought process right now. So TikTok, obviously, we'll get into that as well. It happened at the same time. TikTok 11 the night before the inauguration, 11 a.m. 11 p.m. 11:15 p.m. It was around there. Because I remember people being like, it happened early. It's too early. No. So the Americans started seeing their TikTok going down at around 11:15.
Damn.
Okay.
The thing
They
was that.
obviously thought midnight was going to be the time. And a lot of people thought it was a bluff. A lot of people did not think this was happening. They thought it was a bluff, that they were
Understandably
bullshitting.
too, because they've been saying this for years, right?
They've been saying it. Donald Trump's been saying it for years.
Yeah.
And that's an important piece of the pie.
Yeah.
2020, Trump is the first person to bring up TikTok ban. That never existed before him. Because he hates China. We know him in China.
China.
So then now China. So yeah, it goes down and TikTok sends a message like, yeah, the US government and Donald Trump were working together to try to find a way to bring TikTok back. But for right now, you guys got to fuck off. You guys got to get out of here. And I seen some videos of people who were on TikTok live when the ban happened. And the man is from Canada. And there's 4 other people from the States that are on the screen. And he's talking to them. He's like, I'm going to look it up. And he's looking something up. And everybody just freezes.
No.
And he's like, yeah, I found it. No!
That's hilarious.
The man looked up and saw him froze. He's like, no!
Oh my God.
No!
So dramatic.
Dog, I was crying. The dramatics were happening on the timeline. And I seen a lot of hate
From
civilians. I'll call them that. Because
Okay,
they're not
reacting to
creators.
creators.
They're
Okay,
not
gotcha.
influencers. They're
Yeah.
not of that elk. So they don't know. I'm going to chalk it up to they don't know. Because some of the shit I was seeing, like some people were happy that this was happening to people.
That's some hateful shit. Like, why?
Some people were gloating about having TikTok and still being able to use it while Americans can't.
Oh, Canadians were doing this, or like?
Oh yeah, all types of people. And I was like, bro, like I get it. It's jokes over facts, whatever. But we're talking about 7 million businesses that are
Shame.
flourishing and relying on TikTok.
Fuck.
7 million small businesses.
I didn't know it was that many.
I don't even think that's including creators. Like that's just businesses.
Fuck.
So then now some of the creators were on the last days, they're recreating their old TikToks. They were
saying goodbye, essentially.
saying goodbye.
Saying thank you. That was
thank
nice
you.
to see. Yeah.
It was dope. It was almost like they got to watch their funeral.
Yeah.
Like you don't get that opportunity very often.
That's a fact. Yeah.
Vine, you never got to say goodbye. They cut that shit off and it was middle of the day.
Yeah.
We just got the tweet like, yeah, Vine's done. And
We
we're
out.
like,
Yeah, we out.
all the Viners are like, wait, hold on. Give me 6 seconds. Like, wait.
Give me 6 seconds.
This is crazy. So then now I'm seeing all these people rejoicing. And like a lot of the creators, especially in the last 24 hours, were sharing how much they've made from the creator fund over the past 12 months. Bro, 11,000 in January, 7,000 in February, 15,000 in March. And I'm just like...
The hate was
Bro,
building up.
I don't care how rich I am. If I lose out on that piece of income right there on a monthly for yapping,
Yeah.
nigga, I'm a cry.
Exactly. It's a significant amount of money.
That's a
bro.
lot. That's not even just the money. People don't understand that a lot of these creators now have teams. They now have bigger homes, bigger expenses.
It funds your whole life.
It's been funding your whole life. You never thought this was going anywhere. It's a brand new app.
That's actually a good point. A lot of people went from like working regular jobs to now it's like if it's bringing in like 10 racks a month, like yo, why am I
Imagine the
working this job?
PTSD of, do I have to go back?
Oh my God.
Do I have to go back to that fucking miserable life that I had? Because especially when we talk about this a lot with TikTok, the focus is the product.
Yeah.
It's not the influencer. So you don't even know half these people's names. You just know what they do and how they look.
Yeah.
And so a lot of them, and I tweeted this, you need to transfer over your followers to whatever smaller platform you have. Every opportunity you get, try to transfer them over because there will come a day where you will need them on another platform.
Yeah.
And I learned from YouTube adpocalypse that happened back in mid 2010s,
yeah.
where I'm going from making 3,000 a month to 300 in a
Jesus.
month.
Jesus.
1 month I made 3,000, next month $300. Same views. Because Walmart pulled out and then all the other companies pulled out because they realized what their ads were on. And so from that, I started to try to convert my talents to in real life stuff, tangible things that I can own and be in control of.
But that's
and
such a
nobody
fucking
can be
rough lesson, man.
Bruh, it's tough, dog. It's tough. And
Again,
then so
10% of my earnings? Oh my days.
and then you factor in with these TikTok creators. A lot of people don't know where to find them outside of TikTok. Like, where am I gonna find you? Even though you're gone, like you're gone now. Where do I? And then people aren't even like, they don't care sometimes enough
That's a good
to
point.
even go looking,
Yeah.
or searching. They're too. Some people just want that. It needs to come to you. I'll see them on the timeline one day. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And now you've lost out on like hundreds of thousands, sometimes millions. Some of these people have millions of followers. Have 1,000 followers on Instagram.
It gets real bad. 'Cause,
Millions
like,
on TikTok.
the carryover is not always, you know what I mean? You're always going to lose some at every step.
Yeah.
So like having to do that and
Yeah.
like, the community you built in one place and losing it. Bro, it's tragic, man. It's
Tragic,
fucking
man.
sad.
Tragic. So seeing that was not fun. It wasn't nice. But it was really short lived.
Yeah.
About 13 hours later.
Yeah.
And it cut off at the perfect time. People got in bed. Got in bed, man. They went to sleep. They woke up, ate breakfast, brushed their teeth for once before taking up their phone, and then TikTok came back. And TikTok came back riding dick.
Okay, tell me more.
We want to thank Donald Trump for bringing us back and allowing us to have this opportunity to.
You mean the same nigga that said that this app should go?
Yeah,
Got you.
we want to thank Donald Trump.
I love doing that. I love creating a
He's
problem.
sick.
Yeah.
He is sick. He started the narrative, then fixed the narrative.
He's a businessman. That's what business is.
That's insane. I hate him.
I present the problem and the solution.
I hate him.
Yeah.
I hate him so much.
Yeah.
But yeah, the inauguration, it was interesting. I hated that black pastor.
Oh my God. I couldn't.
Bruh, I thought, all right, we're gonna get some levity in the room.
Dog.
This man proceeded to quote Martin Luther King on Martin Luther King Day
Disgusting.
to a
word.
room full of white people.
Does he have a family? Does he have a family? I just want to know, like that. And Matt, that's your dad on TV doing this shit. Like that's crazy to me. You know, like look what daddy's
Free at last!
Word. Oh
Free
my.
at last!
His kids have
Thank
to.
God! Thank God Almighty.
Dog.
I am free. Trump behind him looking like that's a good old boy. ain't he?
Yes, I literally
That's
posted
a
on my story.
good
like,
old boy,
How
ain't
much
he?
for this one? Like yo,
How much for this one?
Trump was looking at him like,
You got the extra long daps too. I know
Dog.
those ones when you're done. Though when you come off stage at a comedy show and people want to dap you and say, "Yo, you're so
You
that
did
was
your
amazing,
thing, yo.
bro."
That was incredible.
He was getting a bunch of those.
Yeah.
And you can see like even Vivek and what's the Google CEO and Elon, they're
Yeah.
all like looking like, oh, he's good. He's good at this. I hated it.
It was disgusting, man.
I hated every
It was
second
the-
of it. It was nasty work.
God tier level coonery. Like this is.
What's more coonery? That moment or Snoop, Nelly, Soulja Boy, and Rick Ross at the crypto inauguration ball the night before?
Definitely Pastor.
I say Snoop.
Tell me why.
Snoop, notorious Donald Trump hater.
Oh.
On record,
Oh, I didn't know
videos
that part.
calling Kanye a coon, calling
Oh nah, Snoop. Keep going.
calling
That's
Kanye a coon,
crazy.
saying anybody that fuck with that nigga's a racist. I don't give a fuck. I'ma stand on it. And y'all niggas ain't standing on business, and that's the motherfucking problem. Y'all niggas stand on business and call that nigga what he motherfucking is, a motherfucking racist.
Oh, Snoop. LA, this is your
And
father?
all Donald Trump had to do was pardon one of his niggas.
Wow.
And Snoop went up there,
Folded.
folded.
I want to see how LA is going to defend this.
They not.
Or the West Coast. But this is, yeah.
But they're
I didn't
already
know.
defending it.
What are they saying?
Well, not even just LA. Charlemagne went on and said, what's the difference between them and Obama and Biden going to have tea with Trump before the inauguration? I'm like,
All right, Charlotte.
Char.
I love
Hey,
loved
bruh.
Charlemagne, but these takes lately, bro, it's been like I think he's trolling us.
I don't know. I
there's
think
no
he's just
way.
in a different tax bracket that's not. He doesn't. He's losing sight of the people, which is wild because the people call him every day, every morning.
Exactly. So he knows what it's.
But
I
he's
was like,
losing sight of regular, everyday people and what they need. And for you to say that,
yeah,
it's just it's like you're
It's
not reading the room.
very out of
And it's a
touch.
false equivalency as well.
100%.
Heavy false equivalency.
Yeah.
Two people are, one is passing off the torch. One passed the torch to the guy passing off the torch.
And the other one's literally tap dancing for him. I've seen the argument say, well, this is not really kind of co-signing, Trump. This is not like a campaign thing. But I'm like, okay, I can kind of see that argument.
It's a cosign of Trump. If Hitler threw a ball the night before, nobody would do it. Just because it's a check.
I can't argue with that.
It's just that simple.
You can't argue with that.
It's just that
but
simple.
I still see that perspective though, just in terms of it would have been so much worse if this was like leading to the campaign, like if you had like the RNC or whatever, and then they performed there. That's one thing.
It would have been worse because it would have been influencing votes.
That's
whereas
what I'm
this
saying,
one
yeah.
is he's already won.
Yeah, so that's where I kind of see
But
that
then
point.
it's
But
nasty because you're selling your soul.
it is, especially for Snoop's case. If you were on record saying that you don't agree with this guy and you're going in and then you fold, that's integrity, brother. Like, what's going on here?
Yeah.
You're too old to be doing this, fam. Like, this
Yeah.
is crazy.
It's a wild one. I was very
You saw Nelly
disappointed.
talk about it too?
I saw Nelly try to make excuses for it.
Oh, yeah, that was
I'm like, brother, you got
nasty.
3 cases on 3 continents. You need the money. Let's call a spade a spade.
Minus 10,000 aura points.
He's got 3 cases on 3 continents. He hasn't had a hit since 19 all along.
Shit.
His wife has allegedly a second baby on the way. Are they married?
They're not married.
Not married yet. Got a second baby on the way. I get it. Listen, you need the money. As much money as you can get
Would we
because you got the
respect
Las
it?
Vegas residency coming up.
Mhm.
You got the tour coming up. I don't know how he's supposed to do both. When is the residency supposed to be? Can someone look that up?
Would you respect it if he just came out and said, I needed the money?
I would have respected it so much more.
Yeah. If
But
someone like,
this is the thing about celebrities. They'll never
too
say
much
that.
fried? Yeah.
They'll
That's-
never say it.
If I was a celebrity and I was rich like that, I would say it just to troll you niggas and be like, I needed
Listen,
the
if
money.
I'm Nelly, I'm saying it, period. What
Yeah.
are y'all niggas gonna say to me, bro? Andale, mama, EI, uh-oh. What you gonna say?
This guy's
The
dumb.
fuck? I've like
This month starts this
his residency starts this month. It
Mm.
can't be long then, because he's got a tour to do this summer. This is gonna be the
he's
shortest
working.
residency ever.
Oh, he's working. Yeah,
Oh,
you're right.
I'm telling you,
yeah.
listen.
Them bills. The
I'm
Ashanti bills is
telling
crazy.
you, bro. I'm telling you, dog.
The Ashanti maintenance fee is, 6 figures. Hi, I'm on.
All in my head.
yeah.
All
The
in my
bills,
head. Oh my
the
god.
stress, everything. Yeah, I be singing that shit too.
My
It hurts so bad.
He's in his room.
yeah, man, it's super wild, bro. So I don't know. The whole inauguration was wild. He didn't put his hand on the Bible. Thought that was interesting.
Who, Trump?
Yeah,
Interesting.
isn't
You
that
just-
isn't that
you just
kind of
looked
like
at it?
crossing your fingers?
Literally that. It's like, didn't do it.
It's like if he violates the presidency
Yeah.
and that office and what it stands for, he'd be like, I
You're
didn't
right,
put my
that's-
hand on the Bible,
That's literally him saying,
right?
jokesies.
Yo, yeah,
That's
it
fucked.
was
There's a
very
lot more
interesting.
shit that came out too with
His son
Elon.
is 6'9".
Yo, Baron.
is.
Why
Wow,
is
it's insane.
Why is that guy the Undertaker?
You know what's
bro?
even crazier though? That clip of him on TikTok going viral.
Oh yeah.
You had my suitcase or whatever the fuck. I'm like, why does he sound like this? Then I peeped at his mom and
Don't
shit.
kill
But
me.
yeah, he's tall as fuck, bro.
Tall as hell.
It's crazy.
Tall as hell.
Very, very
The
crazy.
inauguration was very interesting.
Mhm.
In this first day, the executive orders that this man has put forth, I believe there's 43 executive orders that he's
Getting to work.
he ain't wasting time, brother.
43.
He unveiled a $500 billion Stargate project to build the world's largest AI. That is not hyperbole.
Gotta invest in Elon shit. Huh?
He said that he's going to be starting a 25% tax on the Mandem starting February 1st on us,
Why?
Canada and Mexico. He's just violating NAFTA at this point. He said NAFTA,
He's just
he's like,
fucking-
NAFTA sucks. Fuck that agreement.
Stirring up chaos. Why?
Fuck that. Fuck that hard right. Fuck that. He pardoned 1,500 of the rioters from January 6th.
Wow.
He proposed to terminate recognition of automatic birthright citizenship. So if your parents are immigrants and they move to America and you are born there, you are not American. He withdrew the United States from the World Health Organization.
Who?
Get him out of here. Where's the security? Boo this man. Boo this man. He shut down CBP-1, denying nearly 1 million migrants into the U.S., some of which were in line when they got the news.
Fuck, man.
Insane. He revoked protections for transgender troops. He says there's only 2 genders. He delayed TikTok's ban for 75 days. He declared he's going to rename Gulf of Mexico to Gulf of America. That's just some of the shit.
Gulf of America.
Nothing about lowering groceries, lowering housing. Like, yo, they're just like, nah, fuck all that liberal shit.
Yeah, we got priorities here.
Allegedly, 78 of Joe Biden's executive orders were rescinded in his first day. 78. Imagine going in there. You do mad work. A nigga wins the next week. Just
he came in and just unpinned everything off the wall, yo. Nigga said every thumbtack.
Fuck that hard drive.
Everything, yo. Stomping on your shit. Fuck.
Stomping on it.
Putting MacBooks in water. Like, this is crazy, man.
Wild boy, man. Wild boy.
Fuck. Yeah, it's gonna be an adventure, though.
It's gonna be interesting. I mean, comedians, 4 years of material.
Yeah.
There it is for us. Although it already happened once. So it's like, I hope people just forgot that material. Some people just dusting off their old Trump jokes.
Yeah.
Old classic.
I wish that was recorded. I wish that was recorded, man.
That should be our drop.
Oh, yes.
I should have brought some settings.
I'm really nervous.
Don't be nervous, man.
Nothing to
Listen,
be nervous about.
who got two female rappers in one day? Come on, man. Who doing it like us?
Printing in
Who
there.
doing it like us?
You could never, yo.
Could never. It's about to get fucking wicked in here.
It's Blickhead. It's about to get wicked.
That's the job. No, broke up my phone. Oh no.
You got too excited.
Cut.
The energy in here is palpable.
Yeah, it's different.
It's different. It's different in
We're
here
the
right
presence
now.
of a star right now, yo.
We're in the presence of a star.
A
Thank
star.
you, Duke. I love that you use that word. Listen,
Can you?
the star of Real Baddies of the Six so far,
Hands down.
hands down.
Hands down.
There's nobody anyone's gonna remember more than you and your performance. First of all, how did you hear about Real Baddies of the Six? How did that all begin?
Snoopy's my best friend.
Okay, he set you up then.
Yeah.
He set you up.
Full
He
setup.
should have edited that out. He should have edited some parts out. Are you mad at him for some of the parts that he's shown?
Nah.
No, you're good with it.
Because like the thing about being something that people want to see, whether we're gonna use this word spectacular, it's still a spectacle. You get it?
Yeah.
So people get famous for all different types of things.
Listen, this is what I'm talking about. You guys gotta recognize greatness when it's in front of you. I watched the show. Your confidence, the way you talked, the way you presented yourself, the way you promoted yourself, the way you got into the verse without any hesitation.
Yo.
I'm like, this is a star.
Yeah.
Like, there's no question about it.
Yeah.
Any reality show you get on, who's gonna have more shine than you?
You can't.
I'm not sure.
Do
I'm a
you
bit,
take up rooms like this, like everywhere you go?
yeah, I'm a bit of a comedian. Lots of people know me. I don't know why you're late to the chat. But
I'm late,
Oh,
man.
shit.
I'm late. Yo, dog. Listen, I DM'd her. I said, yo, I gotta get you on the show. She said,
Expedition.
indubitably. She said, indubitably. And to that gracious offer, I must say yes. First thing.
Amazing. You talking to T.I.?
Yo, I'm gonna read it verbatim because it's too
Oh
sweet.
my.
It's too sweet.
But
I was like, this is what I'm
very
talking about. I
polite,
turned to
though.
my girl, I'm like, she's a star.
Oh
Just
my
off the
goodness.
DM, bro. To which the
Thank
perfect
you.
reply would
I'm
be
gonna
yes.
cry.
1, days that work for you. 2, itinerary. Focus points. Must covers. Do's and don'ts. 3, what are you feeding me?
The realest question.
4, gas and edibles. 5, I request champagne.
Alcohol.
You are the sickest. I told you I was gonna get you champagne, but after watching Real Baddies, I was like, I think we should. I think we should stay away. I see you brought your own lubricant.
No, I robbed you in here.
Oh,
I
okay.
gotta shake this place
Alright.
down for a shot. And I need a next
James
one
got
too.
shook down.
Yeah.
And I need a next one too.
Get
You can't
activated.
shake our only white boy down like that.
Gotta be
That's
a crime.
terrified.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that's hilarious. So you get on the show. What is the point of the entire Baddies thing? Is it just to like get your name up? Is it to promote something?
I find when people make like pilots of reality shows, when we're not talking about MTV or BET, it doesn't really take much money to put on a production, and then they sell the pilot to different
Yeah.
sites and stuff like that. So
Is it supposed to be like Baddies, like the original Baddies, or is this like a different?
it's never gonna be like how it is in America. This is just a
Just
different
budget
thing.
wise, obviously, right for right now, unless it gets picked up. But in terms of the goal, like what is the goal of the show?
Exposure for Toronto, being able to have that brand and keep on building that brand and make a lot of residuals off selling the show. So there'd be 2 seasons, 3 seasons, 4 seasons, 5 seasons.
And you got a ticket.
Of course, I gotta go.
Was it
take
gold
A
ticket?
golden
Golden. All right.
ticket.
Let's have to make
Respect
sure it was
her, man.
golden.
It's a golden.
Because they were giving out a lot of tickets.
She didn't get the white one. She got the
She
gold.
got the gold one.
Yeah.
One girl got 2 golds on the last episode.
What?
I said, bombard.
I gotta catch up. What she do?
And she a rapper too, man. You might need a
Hold on though. Hold
might
on
need to
though.
square up in the house.
Stop this. People,
Cipher wise. With words.
life preservation thing. So,
We preserve life here. Pro choice.
so lots of people are selling content, you know? That's what everybody's doing on TikTok. Everybody's doing it with YouTube. So
Absolutely.
he's creating such a big piece of merch. Like the residual is gonna be crazy.
He is Bill. I will say you got to commend Snoopy for even attempting to do something like
That's
this because a
merch.
lot of people talk about doing this, and we've seen so many start. We've seen trailers. Let me put it that way. We've seen trailers. I can't remember what it was called. Six Love or I can't remember what it was called. Love in the Six. That's what it was called. We've seen a trailer for
vaguely
Love in the
familiar.
Six, and that never went anywhere. It just, we saw the trailer and that was it. And so I know a lot of people are criticizing Snoopy right now, but it's like, you kind of got to give people room to learn.
Yeah.
He's never done something like this before, especially not this scale of production.
I think that's also like a privilege, I guess. Our POV as creators, like we're able to see it from that angle
yeah.
of like, you know what
Bro,
it takes to put on a production like this,
My
right?
first YouTube videos, same vibe. Bad audio,
Yeah.
like lighting is a little off and not consistent. But like to me, the fact that people are watching still, you see the views.
Dog, crazy.
It's about, this is why I tell
views, the
people all the
comments.
time that are trying to get like fancy cameras, fancy mics, all this shit.
To get activated.
Do you want some piece of the money that's coming off the views right now? Because I do feel like you are
Definitely
large
pull.
part.
Yeah.
of why it's got so many views.
It's gonna keep coming though, and it's gonna keep getting bigger. So it's not about what I can squeeze, how many things I can squeeze off of my network or the people that I work with, because I'm gonna continue to work with them.
Yeah, for
Right.
sure. And you've been rapping for how long now?
A very long time.
How long? Whole life?
Years and years and years.
Chief Keef, I'm
So
300 answer.
I first started out freestyling, and then I was encouraged to start writing, and then it just took off from there. But most of my songs even started from freestyles, even so. Yeah,
Who were
And
some of
you
your
just
musical
piece together,
influences? Who were some of your musical influences?
I would say, I like Missy Elliott a lot.
That's a good influence right there.
And I did like J. Cole.
Oh, no.
And I used to sing a lot of Big Sean. I'm sorry.
What happened? What happened with J. Cole, man?
What do you mean?
What happened with J. Cole?
What do you mean?
Because he
what
bowed out the fight?
Well, it wasn't because of that. I'm not even watching those superstar guys.
So,
Like when you're a kid,
I thought you were disappointed.
Yeah.
when you're a kid, when you're a kid, whatever music is, because I'm 28, I'm born 96, and I also have siblings that are older than me, so I know music that I'm not even supposed to know.
Yeah. Them ones. Yeah, I see Foxy Brown in you.
Oh my goodness,
I see
you're
a
not the
Foxy
first person
Brown.
to say that.
I don't know, maybe it's because of the Caribbean
Hold
influence.
on, oh my god, I forgot. You asked me what my inspiration was for
Yes, musical influences.
Vibes, Cartel.
Talk to this nigga right here.
I love vibes.
Talk to this. Yo, you know he told me.
Adi, I'm a daddy.
You know he told me.
World boss.
He told me that Vibes Cartel could not sell out Scotiabank Arena twice.
Is this guy crazy?
Talk to
Talk
him.
to him. Talk to him.
I'm not talking to him. You talk to him.
Twice?
Talk to him.
Yo, they will lie to you and say Taylor Swift is the most important person on the planet right now, and that's just a little white girl.
Come on, man.
Look what Vibes is doing right. That's the most
What he
important
did.
person
Come
on
on,
the planet.
Who we
He's the
talking
most
about?
important man.
What are we talking about?
Yeah.
You like you have to give Bob his
Know
flowers.
yourself,
Yo,
pussy.
right after Bob, he's the most important
It's the
man.
hat that's getting to it. Look at the hat. You're in the boot hat, you know?
Where's my air flaps? Let me get real violent in here.
Well, no, you're right, though. Just
I
in
think they
terms of-
discontinued those for a reason.
Of course. Way too much crime.
Anytime you see them back on road, like,
That's not swag.
oh, it's never swag.
With the black Air Forces,
With the
Yo.
century
the
sound,
flaps. Oh,
that's when you know it's a real killer.
Yeah.
When he's got the century sound, oh.
what if
they're
he has the
different.
Dutch? If he has the Dutch, I'm running.
Oh God, different man.
Seeing the hat
That
was a
pull out a
spooky.
Magnum out of his pocket, like yo, you're different. Eh?
It was
Safe sex.
scary.
We promote safe sex.
Magnum's definitely not safe sex. I ain't talking about the condom.
What the fuck were you talking
about the drink.
Oh, the drink.
Yes, Magnum roots.
Do you drink them?
No.
You don't like the taste?
Don't need them.
Do you drink them?
I never had a Magnum.
Wait, you're African, right?
Yes.
So you drink bitters like Alomo and thing.
No. I've
He's
had
not that
sorrow, though.
African.
I've had sorrow. Or
Sorrow.
Sorrow, yeah.
No,
we
we're
have a
talk-
version of that.
We're
But
talking about African drinks. You don't drink the bitters?
What's the African drink in Congo?
I couldn't tell you. I don't know. Oh, Tangawiz, but it's like a ginger. It's like a ginger
Yeah.
mix.
Ginger
But
root
it's not
shot.
beer.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Okay. So,
We have
same
Tiger
way.
And
Malts.
they have them in packets, right?
We actually make it into a huge thing, but we take like small portions.
Oh.
Like at home, my dad will
Sounds
do
like
that.
Tiger Malt. Or
Maybe.
some Dragon Stout.
Maybe, but it's very,
You're a-
very
yo, if
pungent.
you're a nigga under 30 drinking Dragon Stout, see a therapist. Attack those
Stout.
demons.
What
'Cause
is that?
something is wrong. Dragon Stout?
I feel like I've seen that before.
Nah, if you seen it, you knew.
Yeah?
Trust, if you taste it, you know. Trust me. I don't leave you. You ever find Dragon Stout as a kid? Under the, it's just like, yo, what is this?
Well, I've
You
definitely
just
seen this
smell it,
before.
you're like, ah!
I know
Just
exactly
the
what that
smell
is.
alone,
Yeah,
dog.
it looks.
The reason why I'm being so quiet is because when I was like 14, I was drinking the Crest them. So, like,
Drinking what? Guys, any context, I'm African.
never mind.
All right.
No, show it to him. Google it.
I'm Google it. What is it?
It's like 10% beer. I was drinking 40s of OE and drinking
oh my
and
God.
At what age?
when I was like 14, 15.
Gang
Oh, okay.
shit.
Yeah. Gang shit. Yeah.
Okay.
Type shit.
Yeah.
That's like me smearing off ice.
That's what I'm gonna say. I think a lot of people.
Gotta start off slow.
As a kid, yeah, I was like, that's
How
my
did
way
I know
in.
it was a bitch drink? How
Work
did
my
I
way
know?
in. Don't call me light skinned like that. That's
None of it's true. None of it.
Bacardi Breezers. Holy
Bacardi
fuck.
Breezers.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Whoa.
Wait. Let me take you back. Four Loco.
Four Loko
See,
is
now
actually.
you on a fucked up night.
That's from like a few years
Now
ago.
you
for
on a
me.
fucked up night. Now Four Loko is Cutwater.
Yo, Cutwater. Yo,
Cutwater is
Thank
the new
you.
Four Loko.
yes.
That's absolutely a new Four
Cutwater's
Loko.
fucked me up, bro.
Cutwater. Shout out to Midnight Driver 95.
Yeah, he did that.
He popularized it
He did.
in the city. Cause before him, I didn't
never
see
heard of
anybody
it.
drinking
Yeah.
it. This is like 2
My
years
life
ago.
was so good before Cutwater.
That's the commercial.
Yeah.
That's the commercial.
stop.
Before Cutwater,
Yeah.
I had a family.
Yo,
I had goals.
those
Hit
are
the
shits,
button.
man.
I had a dream.
Fire, burn that rascal.
Oh my God.
What's wrong?
What was that?
It was a white Rasta.
Fire bun?
Fire, burn that rascal.
He's from New
That is
Zealand.
disrespectful.
Oh man, so you got the music going. You're on streaming?
Mm-hmm.
What's the name on stream? Is it Blickhead?
Blickhead.
Blickhead.
Yeah, Blickhead, but we all just say Blickhead.
Blickhead.
Yeah.
So how did the voice happen?
What?
What like did
a
it
real
was it
question.
always Blickhead is about to get wicked in the voice? Or was
No,
did you-
no, it used to be Welch's grape. The darker the berry, the sweeter the juice. Not from concentrate. But then I
I want an audiobook immediately.
Listen, Baka, you're
Yo.
missing out on an opportunity
Yo, that
right here.
collab. Different.
Different.
The whole track just ooh. That's gonna be different, yo.
Yo, why are they trying to merge me as Batman? That's crazy. Plus I wore all
That's
black.
how you're moving.
I'm leaving.
You're in the glossy Batman puffer.
Yo, bartender. Yo, where's the bartender?
I had you like Cookie Monster. Is there more?
Yeah.
That's been there for about 3 months.
I'm going home
You're
with
the
it.
first person to drink
I'm
this.
going home with it. You see
What
when I
is
was
it?
on
What
baddies
is
and I
it?
ran with the buckle?
Uncle Nearest? 1884 sounds
I
slavish.
think I had that. Man.
Sounds slavish. Probably hits.
Yeah, this is not a joke.
Probably slaps.
Yo,
Wow.
Probably whips.
this guy's an idiot.
Oh man, take a shot and go, nigger. Real quick.
Stop it.
Just real quick. It's colored juice.
Come on, guys.
So, what's the goal with the rap career? Where you trying to? Where you see yourself?
I go viral by accident, and I've been running away from all of this. I swear to God.
Why? You do have imposter syndrome. You know what imposter syndrome is?
I dissociate a lot. I'm sorry. Because I think it's the mushrooms. I'm not sure, but
It makes sense.
You microdose or what's your relationship with mushrooms?
like what with the unseen and the quantum world? What do you mean?
Yo, that's
Hey,
above
man.
my pay grade.
Hey,
Yo.
Blickhead
bad.
Stark. Listen, I was anticipating Blickhead Stark. No, I think he means like in terms of portions. Like, do you take a lot of mushrooms or you microdosing like some people?
What do you mean? Like I'm talking about the mushrooms you put on pizza.
It's not illegal. You be alright.
Yeah.
You can say it here. You can talk to us.
Yo, I'm scared.
You said that when you first walked in too. Why are you scared?
I have really bad nerves because I have a lot of feelings, and people don't really know that because sometimes I face my bullies, and then I do this crazy thing where I turn into like Jurassic Park mode, so everybody thinks that I'm this big bad whatever.
Yeah.
But I'm just a soft little kitty.
Yeah, we know.
That's
You know,
usually
I'm a
because-
comedian. I get it. I know.
Like I'm like a 10-week-old kitty.
We
Just
put on the
stroke me
front.
nice.
Yeah, we put on the
Yeah.
front. Yeah.
I'm,
It's a defense mechanism.
Look, I'm shaking.
Keep drinking.
Okay,
But don't keep drinking.
you said
Don't keep drinking too
This is
much.
incredible.
you said where am I trying to take this?
Mm-hmm.
I've been rapping for a very long time, and people have been hearing me like freestyle, whether it's in person or whether it's like my impressions
Or on
and
the show.
I do get from before that.
Yeah.
I've been getting a lot of impressions, so people know that I rap. But I'm more of like an underground rapper.
Okay.
Like I'll see people and they'll repeat my lyrics to me. Like for more than one song, lots of people know all
Mm-hmm.
my songs. So why do you think Watts? Okay, shout out 100 Watts. Why do you think he asked me for a feature? Did you know that?
100 watts. That's the guy that did the end of year
I
thing?
just I just saw that
The
too.
end of year rap?
Yeah, he asked me for a feature last year.
Dope.
Yeah.
And did you guys
Yo,
collab?
Of course.
So
I
then why
did
do you
it.
say that you run from this?
Because I've been okay.
Is it anxiety? Like like really anxiety? Do you get anxious?
I'm a single mom, and like I don't really have no much money to pay for this, and I have a lot of talent, and you niggas is trying to like super tax me, and that's crazy because
Oh,
from the
man, they're
talent
trying
is
to
there.
tax you to be in the
From
studio?
the talent, so what do you want me to do? Use the baby bonus to go to the studio?
No, but I'm saying
So-
imagine taxing you to go to the studio?
People like when I just started, people were like, hey, do you want to do this? Do you want to do this? They want to sell you the beat. They want to sell you this. They want to charge you again for the engineering. Like, what the hell? So that's why I kind of stayed away from that. But I have more than 10 songs mixed and mastered.
Yeah.
Because by the grace of God, I have a good networking team, which is only 2 people right now, me and the other person. but
That's all you
shout
need
out,
sometimes.
shout out to my producer, Seven.
Come
Space
show your face
Symphony
real quick.
Productions. Yo, we're cooking all the beats in the crib, fam. We have the Apollo in the crib, fam. Seeing we have the big nice Rode mic compressor in the crib, fam. So when you hear everything that's coming out that we're about to drop, we made it in the crib, fam.
That's what's up.
Right? And
That's what's up.
I have all of this talent to work with. Why am I gonna give you guys my money and you guys are gonna get the bigger piece? That doesn't make sense. I'm a single mom. Low income. Where's my check?
She don't get no help, man.
Yeah.
She write everything herself. I see her grind straight out freestyling. Take from a freestyle, say, all right, we're gonna take this piece. Boom. Go ahead, turn a whole track.
I'm telling you, man.
Sometimes she banging out like
Hell,
she
real
banging
star
out.
will make
Bro,
we need something.
okay,
Yes.
I recorded her yesterday. She do like 5 one time. Boom.
We did.
You're
We were in
different.
the studio yesterday. And we
Boom,
just
boom,
did
boom,
five.
boom, boom.
So are we gonna play
You
some?
understand?
Play some.
Okay.
You wanna run some?
Are we gonna do the legwork one?
You could do whichever one. you want.
Which
Do
one?
leg-
Which
do
one do you think?
leg work,
All
leg
right,
work.
all right.
I love when artists do this. Like, are they ready for the? Nah.
Okay.
Quick things. Where's that?
It's on the streaming platforms.
Yeah, it's coming.
What's it
coming
called?
out soon.
Legwork.
Legwork.
I don't know if it's up on there yet, but it's everything coming out this week.
It not there.
No, it's not there yet.
It's not there yet.
Is the first one there?
Do you guys have it on your phone? Email?
Yes. I do.
Yeah. If you have it on your email or your phone, Let's run it. People need to hear it, cause. Listen,
Who am I
off
sending
the
this to?
freestyle
Off the
alone,
freestyle, dog. The energy
I don't know
in
if
there.
that was a freestyle or what, but the way you, the
Delivered it.
energy and the way
Yo.
you delivered it and the way it
You
was
are
off
not
the
my
cuff.
type. What? Yo, say
She
it
put
again.
the glasses on, activated.
Dog, different.
Shades went on, activated.
Honestly, anybody that knows me knows that I'm a sick freestyler. But my nerves were shot over there, just like they're shot over here.
Really?
So I just had to run one of my songs.
That didn't sound like your nerves were
You
shot.
were not. You were in your
If that's your
zone.
nerves shot, I don't want to see you,
You
when
said
you're
I
confident.
dissociate. Come on.
You said that. I
No,
agreed.
No, wait, no, imposter. You said I had the imposter thing. Yeah, an imposter jumps out of me. I don't even know what that is. All right.
I feel you.
Mhm. So wait, what's your email?
Just
I'm
play
gonna
it.
play it on,
Yeah.
on my phone.
Yeah. Wait, there's
My
nothing
phone-
else. There's nowhere else to play it.
My phone don't sound good. My phone don't sound good.
All right.
Who has a
Forward
good
it to me.
speaker?
Forward it to me.
You can just airdrop it if you can. Oh,
We get. Yeah. I know. But yeah, we definitely need to hear it because after I heard the freestyle and the way everyone reacted as well, that's the other thing. It's
100%
like,
golden ticket.
there's one thing watching it at home, but seeing it in person
Live, bro.
Oh
You're not
my
going
God.
after
and
that.
they're reacting
They
like
like
that.
me. They really, really like me.
Yeah, like, how do you follow that? You can't follow that.
Yeah, man, definitely. Hold
Day's
on.
done.
All right, let me put my email in here.
As he does that. So how long
All
were you
right.
guys on set for?
Oh, that night was hell. I don't even want to remember that shit. But hold on. Back to what you asked me if it was a freestyle or if it was a song. It was a song.
Okay.
So
And so you're kind of just pulling a written and saying it. But even the way you said it, like the cadence is fire. So the song is already finished. It's already out.
it's
It's
on here.
it's coming. Okay, so it's the one.
No,
you're gonna
this is
play.
not. This is not the one I'm about to play. That's the song everybody knows. People just see me in public. They're like, "Yo, up like 7. Look, it's up like 7."
Oh, so is that one on streaming yet?
Oh, they're all coming.
Okay, so these are all songs you guys have in the top.
Yep.
All right, bless. We're gonna play legwork right now.
I can't breathe. It's Blickhead. It's about to get wicked.
We stepping on these niggas like they trench dirt.
My worst job better than they best work.
Running laps on these niggas till my legs hurt. Running laps on these niggas till my legs hurt. We stepping on these bitches like they trench dirt. My worst job better than they best work. Running laps on these bitches till my legs hurt. Running laps on these bitches till my legs hurt. A nigga talking shit make my head hurt.
He better fuck real hard, make the bed jerk. Keep him on the sideline, get that bench work. And we stepping on these niggas like they trench dirt. My worst job better than they best work.
Talk to them.
Stanky legging on them till my legs hurt. You niggas getting caught because the feds hurt. And now they coming for your head like the reaper. Watch out for the snakes and the beakers. Why you talking loud, no speakers? You can't make, you're just a leaker. You were not a keeper. Can't sit down at the dinner table, better dessert. Coming in hot this year. What?
Oh my god.
Nah, y'all just got a preview of greatness
That's all
of
you
the
guys
future.
get. That's all you guys get.
Wow.
That wordplay
Wow.
is cool. Love that wordplay.
I was wondering who's gonna be Thanos for Chromas, man. This is it.
Oh shit.
This is it.
It's over.
I'm
It's
joking.
over.
Still, I'm joking.
I'm gonna
Chromas
hide.
just dropped 3 new tracks.
She did?
Yeah.
She seen the N word on there?
She's good in that
If
Spanish
she was
bag.
smart, she would get a Blicky feature.
I
Yo.
mean, right now especially
100%.
when the going's hot.
Yeah.
When the verses haven't been released yet, I feel like
You know what I'm saying?
Coming in hot this year, I got a fever. All the way up, check the meter. I got the choice cut, he wanna beat it like a cleaver. But he cannot get the beaver. I'm running laps till my feet hurt. Yeah, track start. Track start.
Double entendre.
double
yo.
entendre.
'Cause she's running and she got
can't
the
even
tracks.
tell you how, nigga.
Can't understand it, yo.
Listen, Blickhead, thank you so much for coming through, man.
Thank you.
You are amazing. You are a star. Don't forget it. Don't stop. Stop doubting yourself.
Ever.
Real shit.
Yeah, bro.
Stop doubting
Okay,
yourself.
Uncle McFly.
No, but
Thank you so much for
seriously,
this opportunity.
I'm dead ass. Like, don't.
Where did this
doubt
come
yourself.
from, though?
What do you mean? where'd it
Why?
come
Why
from?
me?
The show.
Okay.
I recognize talent. Listen,
Yeah.
He does.
I recognize talent.
He does.
I seen it. Everybody's seen it. I don't think it'd take a genius to see it. Like, it's obvious you have talent. So don't doubt yourself. Seriously.
I do the comedy thing too. You have to link me up for things and shows and things. Yeah, man.
This is a real special moment, you know.
Thank you, man.
For real, man.
Appreciate you,
You know
bro.
what I'm saying? I know you've been doing your
Thank you
thing a
so
long
much.
time.
Yeah, man.
You know, we out here, we building.
That's
Hold
what's
on.
up, bro.
Hold on.
That's what's up.
I would like to take this moment for a second
We're gonna pray.
to thank. Yeah, of
Oh.
course. I would like to take this moment to thank God for everything and how willing we are to be here and how worthy He is to be praised.
Amen.
And
Amen.
in
At
that,
all
and
Fire,
in that
burn that
willingness, we
rascal.
wake up every day knowing that there's a tomorrow. Not only do we have faith, we have knowing. And I thank God for more experiences like this, more networking experiences. And I'm a good youth, I swear. I'm a good youth.
She
Amen.
is the good youth of the week.
I love that.
Oh no, that's wrong one. Blickhead, it's about to get wicked. Don't fucking laugh, man. Thank you so much for coming through. Appreciate you. Gonna pay me to get into this, man.
Let's do it, man.
Drake's defamation case, man.
Yo. Yeah, this was a tough one. I'm still in denial, but this was a tough one.
This is a
For Drake lovers, niggas from the
this is a
city,
tough one, man.
but this nigga especially, bro.
Whoa.
Cause
What?
you
Why
text that
especially?
nigga, bro.
No, I do not. I
You
don't have
do,
his
guys.
number.
I saw he showed me off camera. Him and Drake text all the time. It's actually crazy.
I would never show this nigga my phone.
That's like he did. He's lying. He's lying for the camera again.
Anyways, Drake took away his petition.
Mhm.
And everyone rejoiced, by
Yeah.
the way. I just want to point out, everyone was like, Drake, idiot.
Yeah.
Big L.
Stupid.
Stupid. What do you think was going to happen? Next day, lawsuit. Federal.
wait,
Whoa, nigga. Whoa. What's going on here? What's all this hostility?
Yeah, man.
Suing for defamation and harassment.
Harassment, dog.
I think, is it harassment? Is harassment in there? All right. I spoke about this. Shout out to Van Lathan and Rachel Lindsay, Higher Learning Podcast. They had me on, and I spoke about it. But
Is the owl always on that table?
it's been there for a minute now. It's been a couple
Interesting.
weeks, but they've been talking about Drake every time it's been there. So
Okay,
I was
that's
like, is this
okay. It's intentional. Yeah.
But yeah, no, they we talked about the case, and it still seems to be a massive confusion around what's happening.
Mhm.
People seem to think that he is suing for Kendrick calling him a pedophile.
Mhm.
He's not.
Okay.
He is suing for UMG allowing, distributing, and disproportionately
inflating the track. essentially.
inflating the popularity of Not Like Us,
Mhm.
which calls Drake a pedophile.
Yeah.
Now this is it's different because I don't know if any time in hip hop on wax someone's been called a pedophile or even alluded to. I've heard tons of homophobic rhetoric.
Yeah.
We've heard fucked your girl.
Yeah.
We've heard it all under the sun,
Mhm.
right? You had AIDS, like all
Yeah.
types of shit. But with a pedophile, we've never heard it. So I don't know if this is uncharted territory for the labels.
Mhm.
If they've never distributed a song that calls another artist that they also have signed a pedophile, I don't know how that works, right?
Yeah.
But I've seen a lot of people discussing about like contracts and whatnot. Who cares?
Mhm, mhm.
Let's just talk about the end result.
Mhm.
If he wins, how does this look?
It looks nasty. It looks nasty. It looks like, dog, you know, as much as you feel that this is right, we can't. The optics, like you said, like
The
last
juice
week,
ain't worth the squeeze.
it really is not, dog. Like you're a kid, dog. This looks bad.
Yeah.
Like this is more than looks bad. This is bad, bro. We can't go out.
I'm gonna
like
play
this.
devil's advocate as usual.
Okay.
Who cares if it looks bad?
No, but you got to because your
I
legacy.
mean, what looks worse? Me clearing my name of pedophilia
Mhm.
or me being called a pedophile on wax, on record, and I did nothing about it?
I think you trying to clear it up looks worse because I think the people who believe you're a pedophile are not going to be swayed either way,
Mhm.
and the ones who don't think you're a pedophile are not going to think you're a pedophile. So I
Yeah.
think you're really just fighting your battle in your head. It's
Mhm.
kind of what I'm seeing, right? It's like no, but this isn't like.
Do you think people would have gotten over it?
Yes, of course.
I think so.
If somebody attacks you and says a thing about you, they only react based on how you react.
Yeah. And like if
the song? What was the line?
what was the line in the song? Certified lover boy, certified,
Certified
pedophile.
pedophile.
Wah. So with that, I agree with you. I feel like it's one of those where you just keep making music. Like
Yeah,
if someone
bro.
calls me a crackhead, if someone calls me a heroin addict,
I don't smoke crack. What, are you
I'm not
crazy?
gonna
You
get.
guys
I'm
smoke
not gonna
crack?
give it credence.
He said I smoke crack.
Okay, let's give it an even more. No, let's go because that's a false equivalency.
Mhm.
Let's do. If someone calls me a rapist,
Sure, that's a good example. Keep going, because
if
that's
someone
tough for
calls you a
men. specific-
rapist
yeah.
on wax, do you respond?
Hmm.
Do you try to clear your name?
On
I feel like
record,
the
yeah.
natural. I feel like everyone's like taking away how they would really feel
Mhm.
and focusing on the optics. Me,
Yeah.
never been a person for the real nigga syndrome, which I feel like this is shrouded in. This is shrouded in real nigga
think-
syndrome because a lot of niggas would have loved to sue for certain things that have happened in their life or even just in music
Yeah.
and can't because of real nigga syndrome. Because of this, how hip hop is viewed, people will, at their own detriment, take a L and take a loss
Mhm.
just to stay a real nigga.
I think, yeah, sometimes the real nigga shit is left, but also sometimes the real nigga shit is tied in with integrity, right? And that's why it
I
kind of
agree.
shapes a lot of culture.
Pedophilia cuts that integrity. I don't care if Joe Schmo believes it or not.
Mhm.
More people are gonna hear and assume. Listen, I saw
Let's go back to
the thing with Diddy happen, right?
Mhm.
The thing with Diddy happened, and months went by. It was just Diddy. The second that Jay-Z's name was brought up,
Mhm.
Beyonce's a pedophile now. I've seen people try to petition to get Beyonce to not do that Netflix show. And because she's a child fuck. I've seen people
Wow.
say this.
Yeah.
And they believe it. It's
Mhm.
not a joke thing to them.
Yeah.
People are so easily influenced that I cannot just think this is gonna go away. There are 5-year-olds to 10-year-olds
think-
to 19-year-olds calling Drake a pedophile.
Mhm.
They believe it because they don't know any better. They think the adults know better. Kendrick doesn't lie about anything, so why would Kendrick lie about that?
Yeah, I think this whole thing would look different if we saw Drake wait it out to see, because like, yeah, you're right. The kids and everybody on the internet was saying that. But if the people in the rooms that he's getting in are now believing this narrative, then that's when I think the lawsuit should come out. And he says like, yo, no, this is affecting my real life. Like this
But
is
it's already affecting his
but,
real life.
But the thing about it was a bit too quick though, right?
It was too quick
It
when
was.
someone's getting shot outside your house and someone else is digging through trying to kill the pedophile.
That's still tied to the beef, and it's not closely tied enough to the pedophile specifically. You
I
know what
can't
mean?
say that. I can't say
Exactly,
it is
exactly,
or
yeah,
not
we don't-
because
yeah.
if we know that what happened with Sal's house the week before, Cash's house got shot
Yeah.
up, security guard hit. We don't know. Obviously, everyone's
Yeah.
thinking retaliation. I'm thinking that's dumb.
Mhm.
Me personally, I think it would be dumb for EXO to retaliate that quickly.
Yeah.
That's just how I feel about it. Because it's like, obviously, who's beefing
Mhm.
and what happened? And it's an identical situation.
Yeah.
I think that would be dumb on their part, personally.
Okay.
But I digress. If it happened that way, cool, whatever. He feels like his house is legitimately in danger.
Yeah. True.
We here in Toronto know that a lot of people know where Drake lives.
They
It's
do.
not a secret.
Yeah.
Right? We know Bridal Path.
People
Everybody
pull up
knows
there,
that
it's crazy.
people have gone there and partied, played basketball, all types of shit,
Yeah.
right? So it's not far-fetched for people to know where he lives. But no one's ever done this
Mhm.
until after this back and forth,
Mhm.
right? And we've seen people get empowered and think they can do something to try and impress the artist. They're gonna take it upon themselves. Look when Pusha came here.
Right.
And niggas thought they're gonna get an OVO by dashing drinks and trying to get on stage and rush him
That was crazy.
on Drake's behalf. Because
Yeah.
niggas will really do things on people's behalf.
Mhm.
And so it's like, bro, I can't rule that out, right?
Mhm.
But what I will say is this gets very tricky for you in terms of music wise.
Yeah.
Because now you're bringing lyrics to the courtroom.
Exactly. Like
And now future diss records might get like
considered in a real trial
considered
because
like
of this suit.
like, oh, should I say that? Which has never been a thing.
Yeah.
Should I say that? Can I say that? We don't want to get to that place.
I mean, skip that. Like people are gonna still say it, but the fact that it can actually be used in court, like it'll be fucked. And it'll be because of this. Like, no, we can't have that tied to your legacy. Like, he's too important to the genre and to music as a whole for him to go out like this. That's how I'm viewing it.
I understand. And for me, listen, I'm not someone that values money as much as some people. I feel I know what money does. I love money, obviously, but I know a number that I'm good. Like I'm good.
Mhm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I don't think Drake has a number where
No,
he's
he doesn't.
good.
No, you see the way that guy gambles?
I don't think that that's real. I don't think that the gambling's real. But
Not fully, but I think
that's
he
neither here
is,
nor there.
yeah.
I think that his pursuit of getting the money that's owed to him, I think any human being would understand being angry about losing a couple $100 million.
Of course.
Right?
Yeah.
Like, this is multi-generational wealth, not even just multi-generations. Like, we're talking 9 generations down can still eat
Yeah.
from this if I do this correctly, right? Do you think he's trying to get out the deal? And that's the goal? I think it's a multi-pronged thing. I think he's trying to get out the deal. He wants his money, and he's trying to stop this from being played at Super Bowl.
Yeah, and I think he's tackling too many things at once because he was definitely trying to get out of his deal. And he did get out of a deal a few years ago, right?
Yeah, he's independent. He's licensing through UMG, I believe.
And so I see him as such a calculated guy that I'm like, I don't even understand what the play is here. Because he's been so calculated throughout his whole career, right? And making moves that it's like nobody else is doing, putting him in a position that nobody else is in. So seeing it here and it's like, dog, I can't even imagine what he's trying to do. I don't know what this is. This doesn't look good and I don't like it.
Yeah, because winning, for me, like winning, okay, yeah, smaller artists, maybe you expose some things, some dark, sinister parts of the industry, cool. But I don't think people are going to look back at this like that. I don't think the history books are going to write it down as this was what happened and it was a noble deed.
No.
They're going to look at it like, yo, he ratted type vibe. And like, the other narrative I hate is also that Drake started this and now he's the one that's Drake never started this. I don't understand where that comes from. Drake started this.
Where's it this year?
The back and forth.
Between him and Kendrick?
Yeah. How, in what world did Drake start this?
Who started it?
Drake, from my count, extended an olive branch, tried to get this nigga on the track. He said nah, and then came out with Like That.
Yeah, like that.
Oh, no, I'm talking about thing way back. Like, the beef has been...
We're not even doing that because nobody knows where that starts.
That's what I'm trying to get at.
Yeah, nobody knows where that starts.
Yeah.
And let's call a spade a spade. The man brought him on tour.
I saw him.
Gave him his audience.
Yeah.
Oh, what the pussy club.
My bad, James.
That was you.
Yeah, it was.
But yeah, no. So I don't know where that narrative started, but he didn't start the beef. Did he encourage it? Yes. People also bringing up, oh, he told him to call him a pedophile. Dude, do niggas not know what sarcasm is anymore? Being facetious, is this not a thing that people recognize?
That song was,
I thought
was
through
Drake
text-
saying him, like, I know what you're going to say. You're going to say this. How is that him encouraging him to say it? It's just,
And how's that him telling UMG to distribute that?
yeah, that's crazy. That's a bit wild.
Like what?
But again, people have their faves and they're people going to be mascots for him. But, you know, that's fucked.
And then the whole, yo, do you guys know the song His Pain? By
Why?
Kendrick and BJ's Chicago Kid?
No.
You know that song? Walk with me here, because I haven't heard the song.
Okay.
So I don't know, and I don't know the full lyrics. But he talks about hitting a girl in the song. Now, Kendrick's known to be talking from 1,500 niggas' perspectives. I don't know whose perspective or what body he was in, or if he was doing the alien voice.
What body he was in.
But he talks about hitting a girl on this song. Does he not? Can you look up the lyrics? Just find the part where he says, it's song's called His Pain. It's Kendrick and BJ the Chicago Kid. I just want to know what the line was and we can get the context. Because I've seen some people bring this up.
Yeah.
And they keep saying, oh, so then Kendrick has a case. Sure.
Wait, what case would Kendrick have?
Because Drake said he beats his wife. or Drake called him a wife beater. I don't know if he beats his wife, but Drake says he hits women, essentially.
Okay. So I still don't
And
get-
the Dave Free line, I see people bring that up too. He says, I heard. That's plausible deniability. So he didn't say it was a fact. Oh, and the best part too, oh my gosh, this is how I know people are gaslighting kings. Some people were like, why Drake think he was even talking about him? He said Baca got a weird case like right after. And I was like,
Oh, wow.
oh, that's what we doing?
Yeah, I'm not even entertaining
That's
that
what we
noise.
doing?
I'm not even entertaining that noise. That, as a gaslighting professional, that's not making it to me.
Listen, man, I'm not going to say I'm like on his side for the case or whatever.
Mhm.
I feel like I'm on his side in terms of I would want my name cleared too from some shit like as heinous as that.
Yeah.
I would not want the record books to show I said nothing and just let people, and if it's especially leaving it up to chance for more and more people to carry this narrative on and
Yeah.
to actually start believing it. And then the younger generation that doesn't know any better and doesn't care to look into it grows up thinking I'm a pedophile. Look how many people grew up thinking Sierra had a penis. This is not
Yeah.
far-fetched.
I know, no, it's
This is
true.
not far-fetched. Crazier things have happened. People still believe Tommy Hilfiger told Oprah on her show he don't make his clothes for black people.
Now he said that shit. He said
People
that shit.
still think that happened.
Yeah.
So it's not crazy to think that a narrative like this can go on over time and build and grow into quote unquote the truth.
Yeah. I know we closed it, but I still want to know like what your move would be for the grape accusation.
That's tough,
Yeah.
brother.
Yeah, because that as a man, like when that's on your, that's a stain.
Well,
And it's really hard to get off.
yeah, these days it doesn't matter if you are innocent or not,
Yeah.
right? Like it doesn't matter if
That's
you're
why I
innocent
thought it
or
was a
not.
really good example because that one is like you can't scrub that off you.
Can't scrub it off you, and like how do you prove something didn't happen?
Mhm.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's so much easier for me to put pieces together to say something happened
Mhm.
than for me to be like, this is how it didn't happen.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
and
Unless
that's-
you have like video evidence, text evidence, something tangible, there's nothing for you to say other than your word
Yeah.
versus somebody else's word. And no past partner can come back and save you because now people are afraid to even try to save you.
I think it's a mix of that too because like people can kind of just speak to your character, but the ones who are convinced that you did that, they are convinced that you did that.
Yeah.
So that's why I think it's a perfect marriage.
And it's
'cause like-
believe the victim first. It's not
Yeah.
innocent till proven guilty anymore.
And even if
that
the
has been
victim-
flipped on its head.
even if the victim can come out and be like, "Oh, actually, I was not being honest. It didn't happen." People are still gonna be like, "No, she got paid to do this."
And she got paid.
Yeah.
Oh, the check hit.
Yep.
Or they don't see it at all.
Mhm.
And they only saw the first story.
Yeah,
And that's
yeah.
it. So it's like,
It's just one of those.
it's
like,
tricky, man. It's
is.
really tricky. I'm not going to say woe is me because I'm a man and like it's disproportionately affecting us because
Yeah.
guess what? Guess who's disproportionately touching women?
exactly.
So what? It comes
Yeah.
with the territory. Like you gotta
Exactly.
just at this point just chalk it up to the game. But
Yeah.
it's very scary.
And guess who else does not get believed? So
It's very scary.
it's
It's a
nasty.
double whammy. You black and you a man.
Yeah.
It's very scary
Yep.
these days to see these accusations fly and
Mhm.
know somebody could just not like you and feel like doing that. That's happened.
Terrible.
There's people who have legitimately not liked someone, accused someone, then later on said, "Yo, honestly, I was just feeling away that day." and
I was
blah
wild.
blah blah. And,
That's crazy.
and now that nigga's caught up, lost his job. Like,
Caught up.
okay. All
I'm
right.
sorry.
Okay.
That's the first line that's playing in my head.
I want to close this by saying, I miss my barber. I miss my barber.
Damn. Oh shit.
Put
the hat back on.
What is that?
Oh my god. What is that? Cardi B voice. What is that?
What is that?
Listen, man.
Yeah.
Look at what's I look like that
It
nigga
flat
from
top,
Recess.
Yeah.
With
Vince
the dodgeball.
LaSalle.
Vince LaSalle.
Man.
There's so much happening here
There is.
that the camera I don't know if it can pick it up. It's just
Your hair
it's
naturally
patchy.
goes into a.
Look at the side. Look at the side.
Damn.
Look at that.
I mean, we
I
can,
messaged my barber. He said he's gonna be gone 3 weeks. Okay.
he said
He said
LMAO.
this to me in December.
Mhm.
Message that nigga said, "Hey, my dog, you
Yeah.
back this week? Where you back, man?" He said February 6th.
Oh,
My Shayla.
My shit.
My Shayla.
Yeah, it's rough, dog. It's not. You might have to cheat on your barber, bro. You might have to.
Yo, my girl's been encouraging me. I'm like,
Yeah, that's bad.
this is nasty.
Because you know how much courage it takes for her to come up to. You know what I mean? To
She's
say,
like, yo, you might.
you might. You see, she's
I'm
even
like,
being kind and saying that. In girl language, that means nigga.
I'm
Get
like,
it together.
I was like, as soon as she said, I'm like, my girl unattracted to me.
Exactly. She's looking at you like, ew. Fucking
My
jump scare.
Shayla
and
for
shit.
real.
Yeah. She's looking at you like, oh, jump scare.
I'm like, hey, baby.
Who are you?
Get away from me. Oh man, Barbara, please come back home.
Yeah.
February 6th is just not. It's not soon enough. It's not soon enough.
You're better
I
than
got
me.
a show. I got a big show this week,
I would
man.
have cheated, nigga.
I got a big show this week, brother.
Been
It's
cheated.
crazy, man. Yeah, we know.
Well, I should have cheated. Yeah, should have
Shoulda
cheated.
All the times that I stayed. Oh man, I got a show Sunday. Nubian, my favorite. I'll be at Yuck Yucks on Richmond Street in Toronto on Sunday night for the biggest black and longest running black comedy show. You are sick, nigga. I saw your eyebrows raised.
No. I looked
I
aside.
set him up.
He looked at me too. We're like, yeah, that's kind of crazy. That was kind of crazy.
Saw his
Nigga
eyebrows.
said, we
I
got
was like,
the
the biggest.
blackest, longest going show. I'm like, hey, what kind of, which one, nigga?
Burn that rascal.
Nice, James. Oh man, yeah, I got Nubian show, the longest running black comedy show in Canada. Shout out to Kenny Robinson. We're gonna get him on the show, man. The godfather of Canadian comedy, Kenny Robinson. We're gonna get him on the show this year. And yeah, tap in. Do I have any of the shows? Oh, I got a show on Saturday. Shout out my dog G Gathiga. He's got a show, A Real Jerk, for his birthday. Me and Big Norm's gonna be on that show. So come out. It's gonna be real fun. You got anything?
Tap in, baby.
Can't hear that.
breaking news. Look in the group chat.
Breaking news. Breaking news. Breaking news.
Similarly to what we just talked
Breaking news, similar to what we were talking about. Chris Brown, I'm not a rapist, sues Warner Brothers for $500 million over docuseries, but he's R&B. He can do that. He's R&B. He's light skinned. He's
The rules are
emotional.
different, yeah.
That's no one's gonna wrong him for that.
500
But they are
M's.
gonna blame Drake for this.
They're gonna say Drake started this.
Light skins are down bad. I'm gonna tell y'all right now. Light skinned people are down atrocious. If you are bi, you are down so bad. Biracial.
Yeah.
consider yourself light skinned?
No, I'm a brownin. It's just it's winter right now, you know.
Just say, yo, I'm a black youth.
People don't look at me like that way. People want to classify niggas in certain grades. I don't know why. Only black people do it.
Black is black.
Show them the naps again.
Facts. Show you my pubic hair. Yeah, black as hell.
Jesus Christ. No.
Natty dreadlock.
Why did you send me, yo, Rasta?
Yeah, that's what I say.
That's what he said.
That's how I say. That's how I say what up. But yeah, no, the biracials are down bad. The only biracials out here flourishing is Zendaya and Jello.
Yeah.
Jello performed at the Lions game. He swerved and bent that corner.
Was the crowd fucking with it? From what I saw, it
I
was kinda
can't
quiet.
tell.
Yeah.
It's hard to tell in a football stadium. They
Yeah.
don't give them the mics to the audience. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. It looks
So it's
quiet,
like
but-
it always looks quiet. And white people, majority are the ones that are packing out the stadium.
Yeah.
And so when swerve and bend that corner, whoa, they're standing there like, what is this hooba jooby? This is
Juby.
this hooby jooby. It's a lot going on. But yeah, man. Norm and Alicia were away to. Alicia just got back from MLK ski weekend. She probably hungover.
Yeah.
Or she got some booty critis.
Yeah, or both.
A little bit of that booty critis. Norm is with another podcast. Traitor! Nah,
Yo,
he's
you're
promoting
sick
his,
to my
his
stomach, fam.
upcoming comedy album recording. He's He's about to record his comedy album, so he's doing the rounds, promoting it and getting it out there. I'm so happy for him finally doing this. Finally, his first comedy album.
His first. Wow.
Yeah.
Amazing.
And he's gonna be on Relentless tomorrow. Relentless Diary. Shout out to the gang.
Yeah.
And yeah,
Nice little
man.
crossover there. That's gonna be cool.
Crossover. But that's another week. Another classic, man. Shout out to y'all. Shout out to the YouTube gang, man.
Yep.
Fucks with y'all, man. The long way. I'm Marlon.
I'm Duke.
And that was the Extra Gravy. Skr, skr.